Hello?
Hello? Is
Hello?
that Moonfaller?
Hi.
Oh, hi Moony.
Hi.
Good evening and welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Did you find the game yet, or do you still need it? The game that we're casting.
Do you have a code?
So, it's how can I send it actually? Maybe I can just send you this link here and you'll find it. What happens when you click on that link?
Oh, I see a lot of games.
A lot of games.
Salon and Slacker?
Yes, Salon and Slacker.
Okay.
Yazima, thanks for the follow. Welcome to you too. So, this is Moonfaller, guys.
Hello.
I'm so happy that I have you here today. Maybe we can start with a short introduction of yours, because there are still some people who might not know you yet. So if you could just tell them like who you are and what you're doing and how long you've been playing Age of Empires and what elo you are, something like that.
It's a job interview.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm David, also known as Moonfaller. I've been playing this game for 2 years now, and when I started streaming, I also started playing. So my first ever stream was also my first time ever playing Age of Empires. I started off on Fubli in the MPL. I started streaming because I was hoping for 2 or 3 madmen to give me some tips on where to improve. Like, that was the original idea, and
that's cool.
Happy to say that there were a few mad lads in my chat that gave me tips, and now I'm almost 1800 at DE rating, and I'm aiming for the 2K next.
You will get there, I'm sure. You're such a grinder. It's so impressive. Like, oh my god, in which time you were able to achieve all this? I don't know. Like, last time we casted ABCD together, you were like 1600, I think, and now you're 1800. It's insane.
Thank you.
I mean, when you're already at that high elo range, it just takes even longer to make that progress. Like, wow, just wow.
I don't really agree with that. Like, it
just
took
for
me
you,
just
it's
as
easy.
Actually, it took me just as long to get from like 1000 elo to 1200 to get from 16 to 1800. Like, it just requires a different. Yeah, maybe it did take longer. It should take longer.
Okay. Yeah.
You're right.
But I think it's really great that you're here, and then also like, as someone who did the grind. Just like our ABCD tournaments are grinding now for this tournament, like, this gives them some inspiration and some kind of idol to be like.
Yeah.
So you should be scared, because our ABCD tournament participants, they're grinding like crazy. Like, who knows the elo of Niho, the last winner of ABCD1? Who knows the current elo of Niho actually in chat? Is there someone who knows it? Hi Ambassador, nice to see you. We'll talk about your book later, okay? Exclamation mark sponsors, guys. The Ambassador is in chat. He's one of our main sponsors and contributed 250 euros to the prize pool. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe you will meet one of our ABCD participants sooner or later. Who knows?
I hope so. Like, nothing would make me more happy than to meet one of these guys on the 1v1 ladder.
That would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. Is he actually written? Neo is still called Neo in game. He's currently 1463. Yes, I mean, you have to imagine, like, beginning of the year he was below 1100 and he just started with the game, and now he's above 1400 in a half a year.
That is.
So the people are really going crazy and grinding. Yeah. All right. I think if there's anyone people would like to know about you, feel free to ask. We have breaks between the castings, and otherwise I would say let's start to the first game.
Okay, I'm 2 seconds in, so when you're loaded, let me know. I'll play.
All right, you're faster than me even. Wow.
I'm in. I'm
Look
ready.
at this dude. Guys, I need some panties in the chat now. It's Moonfaller here. We need some panties. I always spam the panties when I'm in his chat, so we gotta do this here now too. He even has this the fitting emote himself actually. Look at that, guys.
Yeah,
I have to show the pants down emote. This is hilarious. How did you get to the idea to get that pants down emote, by the way?
Well, I had the opportunity to co-cast for King of the Desert 3 with Mamp, and I saw the chat saying like caught with his pants down a lot, because apparently that's what I say during my cast.
Yeah.
I never really noticed, but soon it became a thing in my stream that everybody got caught with their pants down.
That's true. You say that
indeed. I took a photo with my pants down to get an emote. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. It's always cool when you have a nice story behind that. Those emotes, like the panties have a story too with the karaoke times. Oh boy. Good old times.
Yeah. I'm sure there was a clip at some point that is now deleted of it.
Yeah, I had to delete everything. It was so sad.
Bad.
Yes, he did, Condé Nast. Awesome, right? So cool. Okay, I'm in at 3 seconds, so I'll just count to 3, and at 3 we'll click play, and I will give a short introduction of what this game is about, and then we'll just start like usually. Thank you so much, Mooney, for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
I'm already having fun.
Me too. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, welcome to the stream. This is me casting together with Moonfaller today, and we are watching a game from round 2 of 32 players between Salonmeister versus Wildstyle. So actually it's called Slacker on Discord. I'm just a little bit confused. Well, now it's Wildstyle. Wildstyle versus Salonmeister. And we have Vikings versus Lithuanians on the map Arabia, which is always the first map in this tourney. And yeah, let's just hop into the game and see what it's all about. Okay, I mean, with the civs, maybe we should start with the civs. I already had so often Lithuanians, I should know everything by heart now.
You do?
I probably don't, but I will try. So, so Lithuanians is a cavalry civ, and they get really strong bonus with the relics. So they try to collect the relics, and I think for each relic the knights will get like +1 attack. So that's pretty sick. And I think they have also other bonuses, but I don't remember them now. So that was about it with the knowledge already.
No, that's really good. One of their bonuses is they start off with extra food. So you start with 150 food extra in the bank. And therefore you don't need to start with 6 villagers on sheep. And that's what Salonmeister, do I pronounce that correct?
Yeah.
Salonmeister, he did really nice. Like he put 3 on the sheep and then he went for wood. So already like, and now he's adding the 6th on sheep. So he practiced this build order. I'm already impressed.
Oh yeah, they are so good. Our players are so good. Can we just get an applause immediately for that? I just didn't even know that. If you wouldn't have said that, so I've been casting Lithuanians before, but no one ever said that actually with that build order. So I'm impressed already. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's something I usually see around like the 1700 elos, where they really start adapting. Like every civ has their own advantages. Every civ requires a different build order, and I can tell that this guy has been preparing. So
yeah, that's great to see
what he's bringing to the table.
Yeah, I think he's one of our strongest player actually in this tourney, so I'm super hyped that I can cast this with you today. It has not been casted yet. Yeah, and I think he's definitely one of the candidates for the finals, so...
Oh, and look at the barrack coming up. This is a Prush, a pre-mill drush.
A pre-mill drush!
Yes, he's dropping a barrack.
What's that? What's a pre-mill drush?
So, usually around this time you either drop a mill or you drop a barrack, and he's going for a barrack even before dropping a mill. That means he's gonna make his mill later, but he's going for some very, very early militias to try and do some damage to his opponent.
So let's see, okay. Maybe in the meantime we should also have a quick look at the opponent actually, so we don't forget about him. Oh, hopefully he won't use the villager. He was blocking!
He was blocking with the sheep! Are you kidding me?
What the heck is going on with our players here? Like, what the
Calm
heck?
down, Artie, calm down.
Wow! Our players are so insane! Who wants to watch pro play anymore? If you can watch that!
That was quite impressive. I'm honestly impressed already. Like, okay.
The start is freaking awesome! Okay, what has it to do with the Vikings? I think they're more like, more an infantry civ? I'm not sure. I'm not playing
so
them often.
Vikings, men-at-arms have extra HP. So going men-at-arms with Vikings definitely makes sense, and their archer line is also fully upgraded. So men-at-arms into archers is what players usually tend to go for when they're playing with the Vikings. So we might see that this game. I'm seeing 2 militias already. 3 militias going forward.
Oh yeah, from
This could be a lot of damage. There's no loom for file style.
Oh. Okay, some damage at the scout. I liked how Salmeister was placing the scout at the side of the base from Biostyle. Because, oh wow, look at that, what is this?
He's blocking the field with his scout as well.
And the scout is dying though, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Nice try, nice idea. But he was probably like in this very moment like, damn it.
Yeah. He didn't want to lose his scout, but he's already causing a lot of chaos with these militias.
Yes, yes. And I like that he had his scout at the side because he knew already where the base was. He knew where the main goal was and the mill and everything. And then he just kept the scout there to do like exactly that. Scout like the rest and yeah, use him in this case for this blocking. Okay, and now they found another weak spot here. Found some juicy villagers at the wood line.
Oh my gosh, this might be a quick game. He's gonna kill villager number 3 if he gets both of these.
That's devastating at this early time point.
Wow, I can tell Artie that Sally has been practicing his build orders. Like the way he played with Lithuanians just now is really high level. I'm honestly like, what is his elo? Like
he's 1070.
What's going on?
Like we have a match command. Maybe can someone use the exclamation mark match command? And he found another spot to attack, and he's got another kill. Oh wow, he's doing so much damage. On his way to feudal age now.
23 pop up after doing a push. This is rather impressive. If I look at his eco of Sally, 1 lumber camp, really efficient. His TC, 3 farmers, really efficient as well. Like very, very strong gameplay. Just really, really tight, everything.
Now some idle villagers under the TC, but he has to manage his men-at-arms, and the militia are still alive, and he killed the enemy scout.
I still know loom. Why did he not get loom?
Yeah, now he's
many
researching
villagers?
loom. He was probably too confused.
He had to get loom.
And the thing is also that Wildstyle did not even find his enemy yet. He wasn't able to scout the base of the enemy at all. And now the scout is
look at that scouting.
What would you recommend here, Mooney? What would you have done differently?
Well, loom would be very important. I think that would save half the villagers that Tia lost. Also, I don't think he scouted it properly. He didn't scout the militias coming his way. And scouting that it's coming your way is like, if you know it's coming, you're halfway with dealing it. So he's doing the correct response right now, which is he's gonna wall off his base.
Yeah.
He's gonna make sure he's at least somewhat safe, but his main goal is just, I mean, some archers would be deadly here. So let me check. Oh, it's gonna be scouts from Sally.
Yeah.
He's going from Adrush to scouts. Okay.
Josh to scout, so let's see. He's producing them already. Now Wildstyle really has to wall up quickly. The scouts are super fast over there.
Definitely.
Go Wildstyle!
Yeah, come on!
Come on, you can do it!
Artie, look at the score. That is
Wow,
Ooh.
it's such an early time point.
Yeah.
Might be a short match. Let's see. Let's hope we'll have a little bit longer to watch.
We'll see. So stable blacksmith coming up for Sally. Also dropping a lot of farms around his TC. If I look at Sally's resources, also looking very nice. He's got nothing too much banked up. Everything around the 200 mark is beautiful. If I look over to Vile, I already see that he's got a lot of food in the bank. And he's dropping a lot of walls now, but the scouts are in, harassing the gold.
The scouts are in. So like, Salemeister was able to do so much distraction and damage and delay Vile style in reaching Feudal Age and walling and everything so much that, yeah, now he was not even able to wall in time before the scout rush came in, and yeah, more villager killed here. Also, he is not trying, so Vaisa is not trying yet to do like quick walling or quick houses. Maybe at the woodline, for example, that could have helped, or at the gold in this case, because when there's an archery rush coming in, you cannot do much when you're too close. But for the scouts, quick wall or quick house can be quite effective.
Completely agree. And look at those 2 extra scouts, Artie, all the way over on the right
and
side of
it's
the map.
not,
You forgot to wall. Everything going wrong for Teal. These are the nerves. These are the nerves.
Yeah, I think so too. He must be probably very nervous now. Okay, he got rid of 1 scout. There would have been only that 1 weak scout left if he just closed that one. Now he's doing it, but there are 3 scouts in the base now. What I like is that he's creating spearmen now, but it's way too late.
Yeah. The thing that scares me the most is the eco of Sally. If you look over to purple, he's been microing his scouts non-stop, killing a lot of villagers, but it didn't hurt him in the slightest.
Yeah.
His eco is looking really solid. He's got 14 farmers compared to only 7 of Teal. So he's got double the farmers already. He's gonna get a quicker castle. Yeah, it's looking rough. It's looking really rough for Teal.
It's looking really rough, yeah. Rough game, it is, yeah. Yes, Gleipnir, yes, for sure, totally agree. And there's an additional archery range coming in now from Salemeister. Why is he building that archery range now? Do you have an idea, Mooney?
I honestly think this is a little bit of a mistake. Might be something he can work on in the upcoming matches, because he's done so much damage with his Drush. Then he's done so much damage with his scouts. He doesn't need these archers in Feudal Age. What he needs is to get up to Castle Age and take it from there. So the range either should be farms or already converted to food. So he's making skirmishers now, and this is the first mistake I've seen from Sally this game, because that's gonna delay his Castle Age. And maybe, because if you look at the resources from Teal, he's done this really nice. Teal has got 800 food in the bank, almost 200 gold.
Yeah.
He can click up if he wants.
Click up, Teal, click up! Because the castle age can be such a big advantage. I just wanted to mention that it was really close now with the 2 scouts there at the bottom. Salemeister was trying to get through the wall, but with the scouts they're not as fast as Knights. They take a long time, and you have the time to build, I don't know, a house behind that wall. And it looked like the scouts would go through, and there was a villager standing right next to that wall. And I was like, come on, build a house. Build a house. Yeah. Just do it. You're just 1 tile away. And then he did it, and I was like, yes, you did it.
This is actually, look, purple is up. Purple is up.
Purple is up. Why did T not click up? Why did
Teal could have been up so much longer ago, and that just hurts me, because he could have brought it back if he went for like a huge 2 stable knight play early on and do a lot of damage. But that moment is gone now. He's gonna be up to. He hasn't even clicked up yet.
No, I don't understand why. I mean, his opponent is already halfway up, and he could have been like, yeah, even earlier than his opponent.
Exactly. You need those knights. Feudal armies struggle with knights, and
now
that was
he clicked
his
up,
window.
But he's researching other stuff first. Prioritize the castle age. The castle age will be such a boost for his strong opponent anyways. So when you really have to try when you're behind to get to that castle age. And now another scout coming in.
Artie.
Yeah, I feel like we can see a big difference here in the experience and yeah, level of the players here in this matchup.
Yeah, but we have to give some credit to Teal, because I did see some tricks that indicate some sort of high level, like the blocking with the
blocking,
with the
exactly.
I thought, okay, this guy's really gonna bring it, but I think the nerves really got to him at some point, because he started really nice, but
yeah. But then he saw the Drush coming in, and maybe he's not so familiar with that. I don't know. For example, I'm always confused when a Drush is coming. I don't know how to react because I'm not very familiar with it either. Yeah, I can just tell the participants to practice that because it's quite a popular strategy in our tourney.
Definitely, yeah. And what do you do now if you're Teal? Like, you know, you're so far behind. You're 10 villages behind. If you drop TCs, your opponent is gonna have map control and could go forward with a siege workshop. So I think he'll have to go with a lot of army. He's also going for stone now, which is interesting to me. Maybe Teal wants to get some defensive towers, maybe even a defensive castle at some point. But will he get to that point? I'm not so sure.
But that will also need a lot of economy resources, right?
Exactly.
So what I like is that Zahlmeister is already on that monastery. Did he get already some relics, or is he on his way to get the relics?
No, he just got it up.
Okay. No second TC yet though.
Yeah, I really like this from Sally again.
Yeah.
With Lithuanians, if you go for that early aggression, like what he did was knights first, monastery first, and only now he's dropping his TC. So he wants to collect the relics first, and then he'll transition into eco, which is probably the right call.
Okay,
here.
that's interesting. I would not know that. And what I find interesting is that he has the skirms already. As a reaction to the archers of Teal?
Yes, but like as I said earlier, I thought the skirms were a little bit of a mistake.
I mean, the knights are strong already against the archers.
I think maybe knights and siege would. Oh,
and now the knights are in.
+2 defense on the knights.
The villager watching what's happening.
Yeah.
He's like at the car accident. The person that's watching the car accident.
I think we're gonna hear a GG here now.
Yeah, those knights are devastating. Whole army has been destroyed. No military left. Pretty much for Teal. 1,000 points difference already. And yeah, those villagers are a snack. They
are a snack. They're caught with their pants down. Need to run.
Caught with the pants down, exactly.
I had to do it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's your signature saying now.
Yeah. I don't want to call it too soon, RT, but I think we can agree that this game, like, it's over.
Yeah.
There's no way from here Teal is going back. There's
Zahlmeister is playing this so smooth.
Yeah, I'm scared for this Sally dude. Like, oh my gosh.
I don't know if
he's gonna do well in this tournament if he plays like this, for sure.
And the first relic is collected here by Zahlmeister, and I wonder if he's watching the stream right now. He definitely knows that we're casting his game, so.
Okay.
I don't know what his time zone actually is, but yeah, that's for sure. He's a beast.
Yeah, he's done this rather well, definitely. At this stage, I'm not really. I don't really know why Teal is still playing on. Maybe it's just best. Okay, this game has been over from the start. The Drush hit me hard. I was behind the whole game. Just reset your mind. Go for that next game.
Yeah.
Because if like losing is, some people really get it in their head when they're losing, and if they drag out a game where they lose too much, it's really demotivating. So sometimes when you're behind, just say, okay, next game, and then maybe you defend the Drush better and you're on equal grounds.
Yeah.
This must not feel great for Teal right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's been behind and has a lot of idle time and idle TC, and yeah, it's just, against such a strong opponent and such a head-playing opponent, he would need to do very big mistakes to make Wildstyle come back and win this, actually. But
exactly.
I also understand that our players are like, this is such an important tourney, and if there's the slightest chance that I can turn this around, maybe he will do a mistake or something, and they keep just holding on to that and try to win this as long as possible. I totally understand, and I like that they're so motivated. But look at this idle TC. It's
over.
Idle forever.
Idle everything, as
Idle everything.
MBL would say.
He's going somewhere with those villagers now. Where is he sending those villagers? What's his plan? He's building a castle on that hill, or what? I mean, he hasn't. No. Yes, he's building a castle in the front. Okay, he's building a castle in the front. I like the defend. Yeah, to build a castle, to defend with a castle. His opponent can see it though. Oh, he's building there the second TC. Oh, interesting. Thanks for the bits, Doomslayer. Wunderschönen Abend dir auch. Okay. What do you think about that move, Mooney? The placement and building the castle and the TC.
I like the idea. I mean, a castle could drag out the game a little bit longer, right? Definitely will give some space to work with. Maybe his late game is just better than Sally, and he's desperately trying to get to that stage. But I still believe that if I look at Sally's resources, might get up to Imperial Age soon.
Yeah.
Compare it to Teal, to the production queue. I mean, there's no way. Even with the castle, which is a good castle, I like it. Like it, keeping his main gold safe, keeping his eco safe, but there's just no.
What I have also to add, like Stellenmeister is now collecting a big army and probably click up to Imperial and upgrade those knights, I don't know. But he's also like hovering over that hill all the time, like protecting that hill, because I think that's a strategic, very nice point for him. Like an aggression point, and he can tear down that castle from that hill even easier.
I quite agree, but I also would like him to use the knights. I mean, if you look at the military count right now, we've got 25 to 6.
Yeah,
so
and if you have such a big army, don't let it sit around for hours.
Exactly, so I don't really know what Purple is doing right now. He wants to take it to Imperial Age, and that's not bad, but like he can literally finish the game if he attacks.
He was so ahead all the time. I mean, he knows it. He could have just finished it basically with those knights.
Exactly, like, but okay, so he's gonna take this to Imp. He's probably going for Cavalier, potentially even Paladin. He has the eco to do it, so wondering how he's gonna end this game. Maybe a castle of his own. He's got 5 villagers on stone right now, so he might be dropping a castle on the strategic hill. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Yes, so the strategic hill.
And then Trebuchet is going to trap down that castle.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of time. Yeah, basically very foreseeable right now at this point. Stellenmeister
Teal is making army though.
Teal is doing, yes, he is doing something. He's working on his army. He is creating a new scout. Okay.
Okay, he wants to get some scouting. Did he ever this game? No, look at the scouting of Teal.
It did not change. He does not know anything about his opponent.
I actually like this. Like, if you're at this stage in the game, just get at least some intel about your opponent. Like, he might think his opponent is full 1 TC.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Also, when you're playing against Lithuanians, I've seen this before also from other players, like, you know that he will try to go for that relics. And those relics are so important because his knights are crazy, incredibly strong when they have those relics. And so you can try to protect them, like find them on your own on the map and try to protect them from just being collected so easily, because Stellenmeister was not challenged at all with those relics. They were like, yeah, take them. You have the whole map.
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult, of course. He was so far ahead and had the aggression. Oh, and Scout might be dying again. And yeah, but still, that's also something you could try with some vision.
Yeah, I strongly believe that the only way to win this game for Teal would be to destroy a palisade at the bottom of his map, and then Dipsy doodle this army all the way around to try and go for a counterattack, and then hit Sally when he's not aware and kill his whole eco. That could work. But if he stays at home, tries to defend against this push with the elite skirm, the cavalier that'll come in a second.
Yeah, with an opponent in Imperial, and he cannot defend this castle. I mean, also that one villager will not be able to repair it, as also he's not on stone. So,
Yeah.
trying to attack with those archers against the knights and the skirms, they
It's
will
gonna be rough.
melt. I
gonna
mean,
be
okay,
rough.
there are some pikemen, but they're missing the upgrades, right? Or most
Oh
of the
yeah, only
upgrades.
+1. Oh, and there's the skirmishers, and skirmishers is such a good choice by Sally, because skirmishers, they counter the pike, but they also counter the crossbow.
And he's
I'm not
keeping
sure
the
about this
precious
fight,
knights
though.
in the back. And there's the
Oh
GG.
my
Okay. I mean, I really like that Teal tried to not resign too early and be like, okay, I won't give up yet. I will try to refocus, try to build my castle, get a little bit back into the game, and then try, yeah, get some army and see what the game will bring. And not resigning too early in this tournament. But yeah, Salenmeister played this so well. He was definitely, from his play style, the stronger opponent in this matchup, I would say. Yeah, I mean, if you would have something to recommend to Teal, what he could improve if he faces such a strong player as an opponent.
Well, I think that Teal lost the game. Let's just be honest with the Drush. The Drush put him so far behind he couldn't really come back from that stage. So what I would recommend is for Teal to definitely, if you're playing against a civ like Lithuanians or Celts or any civs that are known to do a barrack before mill, which is called a push, then you have to scout it early. You have to scout and see what your opponent is doing. And Teal had no clue that there were militias coming his way up until they were in his wood line. And that's honestly, it's too late to figure out what your opponent is doing. You need to know what he's doing, and earlier loom. Get loom earlier when you see you've got militias in your base, men-at-arms in your base, whatever, you have to get loom.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I think he was just like holding on to the build order. Like, that's something I would also probably not think of as a beginner. Just because I would think like, yeah, you just do it in the build order. You build loom before you click up. But that you could use it actually also, yeah, to defend that drush, for example, to prepare against it and defend against it. I would probably also not have thought of that. So that's a very good advice for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very nice here, and Salenmeister was also super fast. Like, I was really impressed. I don't know what I could recommend to him. Like,
keep up your good work.
Do you have anything you could also recommend to Salenmeister from his gameplay?
Well,
maybe with the skirms.
I am so impressed by Sally's build order. I think that was really well, but his follow-up was a little bit sloppy, as in the scouts and then the range that just delayed his castle age by so much. Like Teal, if Teal played it a little bit better, he could even be up to castle before Sen.
Yeah, that's so important.
His eco balance in feudal was off. If he had a bit better, but that's so difficult to improve upon. But that's literally like game sense. You know you're far ahead of your opponent. Do you really want to play this in feudal, or do you want to take it to castle age? And I think he should have taken it to castle age at that. But other than that, RT, like, he played amazing. Really did really well.
Yeah, I think those were the main points. That, like, as you said, also with the Vile style or Teal player, he took way too long to click up to castle age. He had
No.
the resources already and just did not think of it probably. But yeah, still GG. We've seen great moves from both players. Like also with the sheep to block the board, that was amazing. I was super impressed by that. Building the houses behind the walls with the attack, and yeah, I think both players played this very well, and I'm excited for the second game. Should we hop right into it?
I'm 3 seconds in, so tell me whenever you're here.
Okay, I'll let you know in a second. Thanks for the follow, Repeater, and no puppeteer. The RC puppeteer.
The RC puppeteer.
Yeah, do you know him?
Yes.
Oh, he's from your
cool
stream?
Friend of mine.
Oh, I appreciate that. Guys, did you check out Moonfaller's stream already? I hope you did. So my Cocaster today, I just repeated with our cool command here. Just check out the stream and click that follow button.
Thank you.
Yeah, no need to thank me for that. Alright, and Flake, thank you so much for gifting a sub. And also, Shimmelkubis, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Thank you guys, I appreciate that a lot. Alright, yeah, I loaded the game now too. Let me check and set everything up here. Okay, so this time it's the home map from the loser. So the person that lost the first game is picking the map of the second game, and this is 4 lakes. So I don't understand why it's such a popular map. It's such a popular map in our tournament.
It is.
I think it's not very easy.
No,
Lithuanians are banned.
If
Why can they pick it? What do you mean? Where were they banned? Now Teal is picking Lithuanians. Obviously they were not banned. They both picked Lithuanians now. I don't think they were banned. Yeah. This time we have Lithuanians again. So where was I stuck? Yeah, I think it's not an easy map. It's this hybrid map with the little ponds and requires a very different play style. So I'm looking forward to how both players will react on that. I'm not sure if I saw Salonmeister play the 4 lakes already, or whether I mix it up with another very good player. Yeah, but it's yeah, quite popular in our tournament. Are you very familiar with that map, Mooney?
I like playing it, but my win rate on this map is dramatic. I barely ever win a game on this map. I have to be honest with you, RT. So I might learn a thing or two from this game. But yeah, I've played it quite often, but around my elos, when people play on this map, they will beat me. Arabia is where I really thrive,
That's your
so
home.
to speak. And on cross, I struggle so much.
Okay, then yeah, let's see how it will be for our players. I'm definitely excited. Maybe Salonmeister or Biostyle can teach you something that you can use in case you have to play 4 lakes. Nice. If you don't ban it yourself. Yeah, sorry, Usador, I think it takes a little bit always. Okay, and some people like it, some people don't like the map. Apakalu says you don't like the map. Kamazola, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Okay, you guys are funny. Doomslayer, I don't know, I haven't used my Switch in ages. Whenever I turn it on again, I will do that. Ich nehme sie an, wenn ich die Switch mal wieder anmache, Doomslayer. Oh, that was your home map. Right, wait, what was your Age of Empires name again, Usador? Wait, which name was it again? Okay, but anyhow, I think we shouldn't wait too long. We should start. I'm at 3 seconds now too. Are you ready, Mooney?
I'm ready. Oh boy.
1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Play.
Alright, so this is the second match between Salonmeister and Wildstyle. This time Wildstyle is playing the Lithuanians, and Salmeister decided to go for Persians on the map Four Lakes, which is the home map from Vile Style. So let's see what our players will deliver on this map. It's interesting that this time Vile Style is playing the Lithuanians. Last time Salmeister was playing them. I don't think we have to repeat the facts about that Civ. I think everyone can still remember that from the game before. Maybe we can tell something about the Persians, and maybe we can also evaluate a little bit why those Civs could have been picked on that map.
Yeah, sure. So Persians for Sally, definitely a really good Civ on a map like this, because you start with extra food, but also with extra wood. Now, because you start with extra wood, you're gonna be having almost no problem dropping your dock a little bit early. So that makes a lot of sense. Persians on a hybrid map, definitely always a good choice. File style this game is playing with the Lithuanians, and I can already tell a little bit of a difference, because File style started off with 6 villagers on the sheep. Now in the previous game we saw that with Lithuanians you don't really have to do that. So
wait,
Sally
actually
knew
he has
about
5
this thing,
villagers
and
on the
I don't
sheep.
think File style played that the way he should. Now he's got 5, and he's adding a 4th wood. But I can tell that the build order from Sally was a little bit better with Lithuanians previous game than this one is right now. But it's really early still, and it's gonna be interesting. Relics with Lithuanians make amazing units, but Persians do get camels. Heavy camels, and camels counter knights. So with Persians you definitely have options, even against Lithuanians. Sure.
Okay. So definitely a smart pick here again from Salmeister, not only regarding the play on the hybrid map with the wood for the docks, but also as a counter pick against the Lithuanians with the camels versus the knights. Smart. Okay.
Exactly.
Ah, that's so exciting! Looking forward to that. And now the scouts will meet. What will they do? Hello there, just passing. No,
they're brothers.
Yes, they have peace treaty.
Secret
Look
brothers.
at that. Yes, the scouts want the horses. They don't want to fight.
Separated at birth, but now they realized they're actually so peaceful. Oh, never mind.
And Salmeister going from
that's
top
good.
of the hill for the hill bonus. Weißeye's like, no, you won't get that hill bonus. I'll escape. Okay.
It's actually really good for Sal, because Teal isn't gonna get the scouting he wants again. I'm looking at Teal's scouting. If he loses his scout, we're gonna be in a similar scouting situation, so to say, as the last game.
Yeah, he's probably trying to make him run under the TC, yes.
Oh, what a reaction from
wow! He did not get catched with his pants down.
Sally. Yes, RT.
Caught the
Well
grandma.
done
Gosh.
from Sally again.
Yes,
Wow.
he took care of that. And now also both players, just as a side note, built their docks, going for the shipping ships. So that was I always say shipping ships. Oh wait, Teal is not building shipping ships yet.
No shipping ships?
No.
And you need the shipping ships. Teal had the dock up first, but without the shipping ships, like, why would you make the dock?
Why do
Come
you
on,
build it? You need the shipping ships. Yes,
Yeah.
no. It's just like always takes a little bit longer. Okay, but now they're coming. It's called shipping ships, I'm sure. Okay, yeah,
Ooh,
so
look
now
at where Teal, sorry to interrupt, but look at where Teal is gonna drop his second lumber camp. Do you see those? Do you see those 2 villagers?
Yeah.
Moving forward, all the way over there. That's quite far.
Yeah. It's quite far, but actually the opposite direction from Salmeister.
That is
So
true.
he did not find
That is
him
true.
yet, but Salmeister is actually located more to the left of him. So therefore going to the right, yeah, I mean it's far away, but it's in the opposite direction of his enemy.
Yeah, true.
And now the scout is just like, where is the scout? He wants peace. He doesn't want to face any enemies anymore, I think.
Well, this is where I think Teal can improve upon the most, the use of his scout. The scout needs to be running.
Yeah,
And
the
Sally,
scout.
frankly, with the same thing, RT, idle scout, but at least he knows where his opponent is at, right?
Yeah, right, because he led him, exactly to
Yeah.
his TC, so he knows exactly where the TC is. Maybe he needs more information for now, I don't know what the strategy is, but they almost clicked up to feudal age at the same time with 1 villager difference. Thanks for the follow, Uncle Niles. Welcome here. Hi, Sunam. Hi, Farsan. Hi, everyone who's just tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Just as a quick hello here. I'm Cassie with Moonfaller today. Exclamation mark Cocaster, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we're having a hard time a little bit with our ABCD tourney because when we were planning this tourney, we did not know about this 2v2 tourney, and then now it came up and we are like, oh damn, it's quite unlucky for this tourney, but yeah. What you want to do, right? Can't prepare
True.
for everything. Oh, that wall is interesting here.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's walling. I mean, in the previous game, he played completely open at the start. Now he's
Yeah.
already dropping some walls. He's definitely learning and adapting.
You mean teal now, or you mean...
I'm watching at teal, yeah.
Ah,
'Cause
okay,
Sally, the previous game, was walling as well.
Okay.
And teal was completely open.
Yeah, that's true. So this time he's doing it definitely earlier. This time he was also but not attacked by this Drush. So Salmeister did not go for the Drush, at least this time. Now there are the barracks. They're a little bit late eventually, but I was just referring to the walls of Salmeister. I think... I don't know. They're quite interesting.
Yeah, they are definitely, but... Yeah, I don't dislike them that much. I mean, it's hard to wall a map like this.
Yeah, it's very
You could
open.
maybe go to the wood line on the top of Sally's base. A lot of walls, cards. So I
wonder what the game plan of our two players is here now. So Valstar is going for the stable now. So let's see if he will go for a scout rush. In that case, he will have to hurry up because Salmeister is almost completely walled.
Yeah, so one of the best counters to scouts are walls.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no way around it. If you're fully walled, then scouts can hit the wall, but it's such an easy re-wall. That's why archers are preferred against the player that walls a lot, because with archers you can put them right up to the wall, and then you can prevent the villager from dropping like houses or palisades behind the wall, the re-wall or the repair. So the fact that we're seeing Teal making scouts right now, even though he's not queuing them up yet, he's got a stable, so I'm gonna guess he's going for those.
Yeah.
And the fact that Sally is already fully walled makes me a little bit worried for Teal.
Now also Salmeister's going for a stable, but I don't know why Teal built that stable and is not producing scouts immediately. Also, he stopped walling for whatever reason, so now he's going ahead a little bit with another stable. Why is he not building scouts? So if you want to go for a scout rush, then you need to get those scouts out as fast as possible, because every second can be decisive. Every second can be the second where the last part of the wall of the enemy is missing.
Well said. I completely agree. Like, with scouts, you're bound by a time limit. Oh, this villager is weak.
A juicy
survive.
villager
So,
here.
are we gonna see a full feudal play? Because looking at those resources, he could go up to Castle Age. I'm looking at Teal's resources, but I'm a little bit scared he's gonna get like defense on his scouts, and he's going full scout production right now. I would much rather see him go up to Castle Age, collect the relics, and play it from there. But we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Now he's finishing the walls, and I like that he already has a dock on the second pond, so he's already spreading out on the other ponds. That's good. That's giving him some eco bonus. He has a lot of shipping ships on one pond. On the other hand, Salmeister has 4, while Teal has 7, so a lot more food income for Teal. He did still not find his enemy. Like, his scouting...
Yeah, his scouting, RT, again, just like last game. I was looking at his scouting like a minute earlier. That's really something he has to work on.
Yeah.
He needs to get that scouting going. And also, if you go for the double stable, then actually commit to it. Like, make the units.
Yeah, he just invested the resources in the buildings, and nothing's happening now. Whereas his opponent is going Castle Age. He's already halfway up to Castle Age.
He's halfway there.
Halfway there. And that early Castle Age, that gives you so much a boost.
Yeah, I completely agree. I do like the fact that Teal is on 2 docks. He's also got the bottom pond. He's got a dock there making fishing ships. So he's doing that rather nicely, collecting the more pawns on the field. But I think Teal right now is gonna get a bit scared about the castle time from his opponent.
Yeah.
I think that might be a little bit like, it's always so scary when you play a game and you haven't really seen him, and then suddenly he gets up to castle age and you haven't even clicked up yet. I mean, right now that should be a little bit scary for Teal.
Yeah. It's true. The castle age is so strong compared to feudal age. And yeah. Let's see. Why is he not clicking up? He was, instead of building a market and selling tons of the food that he has, he's sending lots of villagers on the gold to get that gold harvested. Oh, and he walled in his berries. He's lucky that the berries wasn't over harvested yet, because that's something that happens so much without taking care. I really don't like walling in berries. We've seen it already before, because the berries are harvested, then you have their hole and the enemies coming in, and the berries even in the front hole, like boosh.
Always happens. Yeah.
Difficult thing.
Camels on the field now already from Sally, so we said it early game.
Yeah.
Ooh, can snipe this monk if he's paying attention, but he walked straight past the monk with the scouts. Anyway, camels do amazing right now, especially because the Lithuanian player is pooping out some scouts.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna find any damage with the scouts, and
the scouts were so late, and
they were so late.
I really like that counterplay already that's coming from Salonmeister with getting for the relics himself. I mean, he has scouted pretty much the whole map. He knows where the relics are, and he's just saying like, okay, I'm earlier castle age, I'm just going to collect the relics myself. Then my opponent cannot get them and get stronger. So fine with that.
I completely agree, and there's one cute little trick that Sally is also doing. If you look at the left of the map, there's a relic at the top of that left pond, and he's keeping one scout with that relic, just to make sure that if there's a monk around, he's gonna be able to snipe the monk. Yeah, those are cute little tricks for sure.
Yeah, so that was one thing I said before, that Beistag could maybe have done too when you're playing against the Lithuanian player. Just don't make it so easy for him to get all the relics.
Completely agree.
Because
at
he knows.
At the same time, Sally is 3 TCs, and Teal is just not up to castle yet, so it's gonna be rough for Teal.
I just have a feeling that it's coming down to a lot of routine here. Like Salonmeister's playing this very routined, whereas for Beistag, you can almost tell what he's thinking in that very moment. He's like, oh, I'm having Iowa villagers, okay, I'll mark them and send them here now. Okay, now my TC is idle. I'll click and put another TC to build that. Oh, I didn't have scouts yet. Okay, I'm gonna build a scout. So you can really say that there's time in between, the things are happening. I don't know if he or she's working much with hotkeys. Maybe that could be something to improve, where you just click for idle villagers, click through very quickly, have a hotkey to build villagers and all these things.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's the routine you're talking about that's mainly the difference right now.
And now the castle on the hill, claiming that hill because it's also again a very strategic spot here. If Beistag would have been ahead, that would be a very nice spot to harass from the top of the hill a little bit. Yeah. So now
definitely. Still good that Teal has 2 dogs, so that secures a lot of food income for him. Yeah. He's getting gill nets as well, which is definitely a nice stack. Getting +2 defense on the knights, but he has no clue what Sally's army is looking like. He saw a few camels, but yeah, his scouting is still not as good as it should be. But at the same time, he's gonna snipe a monk at the top with his scout, so that is good.
I just wonder why he did not try to protect the relics a little bit earlier eventually as the Lithuanian player. Yeah. Now he's building an archery range. Okay. And another archery range. Why is he building another one? Housed in between. Okay.
I do believe he needs to get rid of that wood. Like, the best eco is when you've got 0 of everything, and that sounds really weird, but you gotta put those resources on the map. So drop the farms, drop the buildings. You've got 1700 wood in the bank, you need to get rid of that.
Yeah.
You really have to get rid of that. Judging at his stone count, he's going for that castle drop. This might be castle that, like, I'm a little bit scared. Those camels are on the left side on the hill, the knights are on the right side. If this goes down, who's gonna win this fight? The upgrades though for Teal are way better on the knights. He's got +2/+2, only +1 defense for Sally. So even though they're camel and on paper they do counter the knights, I think if this was gonna go down to a fight, I think the knights would win this.
I just really don't understand that relic game here. Like everything's going to Salamat. He has a 3rd relic already, and he's not the Lithuanian player. He's just sneaking them away from the Lithuanian player here.
Yeah, and also Artie, Teal hasn't even made a monastery yet. So going for Lithuanians and not collecting the relics doesn't really feel right.
I mean, I like that he's building also a castle now. He's having a castle on a hill too.
That's a good choice, definitely.
Everyone's got the castle on the hill now. 2nd TC, 3rd TC now coming also. Okay. The point difference is not that much yet. Also, the villager difference is not as devastating as last time. So it is a little bit more balanced so far. Yeah, but...
Yeah, I can really tell that this is the home map of Teal. Like, he's played this a lot better, making 2 dogs instead of the 1. And he made some right calls here. Like, it's closer than it's definitely closer than it was on the Arabica game. That's for sure, but there's still a huge difference right now, because if you look at Sally, he could click up to Imp if he's balancing his eco a little bit with maybe a market.
Yeah, but I also have to, over the scout fight here on the top, I also have to give the props to Teal for his gameplay on that map, because as you said, he went on that 2nd pond, he even scouted the 3rd, so if his opponent is on that pond, yeah, we don't see any fights on the water here in this game, so it's quite peaceful on the water. Normally you can see also much more action going on here when fire ships incoming and trying to get the pond of the enemy. And now look, he's putting his scout now. He just killed the other scout from the enemy that was on the top relic at the top pond, and now he's putting his own scout there, so he has the vision at least on that one relic. He collected, I think, he collected. No, did he collect the relic yet? He has one in his base, so at least he should get that one, and eventually he will get that one on the top. But no, Sallenmeister is sending already another scout to that relic. Very nice here.
That is a good indicator that Sally is really important.
Yes.
On top of things. Like, he's not going to give up on this relic. He's going to fight for every inch of the map. And he's doing that really well.
He's really aware of what's happening and on top of the things, like you said. It's very impressive. I'm really impressed. And now he's clicking up to Imperial Age. Wow. Okay. So peaceful game so far. Not any big fights happening until that point.
I'm just hoping to see some war elephants, Artie, from the castles of the Persians. Those are so sick.
You're hoping for the war elephants? Is that an Imperial unit?
Yeah. Well, he can make them right now, but it's really taxing on your eco, and like with a few monks, you can definitely counter them. But they're such beasts. Strongest unit in the game. It would be sick to see a few of those. I don't think we're gonna see them though, but he's got 2 castles and he's got 16 villager lead? 26? No, 16, so he's definitely in a good spot. He could go for the elephants, could also just go for heavy camel and trebuchets.
Yeah. What I like now is that Teal fought back again, so he sent his knights up to that relic, and there's a monk coming. Let's see if he will able to get that. And also what I like from Sallenmeister here, he is starting to build outposts. So he's like, getting the vision across the whole map, having the control over the whole map. So that's really awesome.
He's in the driver's seat. Moves like this, like I can tell he watches. Like,
he's watching you.
I don't think so. I could be, but not on cross. Like, this is not really a map for me. Oh, look at Teal getting that relic on the top.
Yes.
But now the camels move over, so Sally wants to contest this.
Yeah,
It's gonna
and
be a little bit late. We're gonna see a fight now. 6 camels.
they're distracting. Like the knights
Against
are
8
distracting.
knights.
No, they're just passing. No.
Don't go to the monk.
Don't lead them to the monk. Oh, why?
The monk might get sniped here.
Yeah.
And then he should just run away with the camel.
Oh,
You
no.
bully. You bully.
That would have
Clean
not
it,
been
though.
necessary.
Sally got cleaned up right there. Look at the score, Artie. We might see
Yeah?
Teal coming back here.
Go, Teal, get your freaking relic. You need it for your Sith. Oh my
He's
goodness.
already getting it.
We need some hype in the chat. Give some energy to our Teal player. Give some energy to Wildstyle. He has to resist against this Imperial trebuchets coming here now, harassing his castle. Oh my goodness, it's going down now.
Yeah,
What will
this
he
is gonna
do?
be extremely rough. I like the fact that he's going for like he's getting the +1 defense for infantry, so I think he's gonna be adding pikemen now.
Uh-huh. Against the camels?
I think pikemen would do better against heavy camel than his knights, yes. But
He
at
would
the
need
same
more
time,
than...
like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. He was a little bit late with that trebuchet attack. I mean, look, he will get those down even. I mean, the knights will die now to the camels most probably, but he was getting that down. And he did not send enough villagers to repair the castle. I think probably he would not have had enough stone anyways, but there were only 3 villagers against the 2 trebuchets. That does not work out.
Yeah, true. But even if he sniped the traps a little bit sooner, I think he's just delaying the inevitable because he himself hasn't clicked up yet, Artie. But if you look at the resources of Teal, like he's done so many good things.
Yeah.
But the macro is just slipping for him. He
Yes.
needs to get those resources on the field, click up to Imperial Age, drop a lot of
Yes.
production buildings, drop a
It
lot of
comes
farms.
to the practice. It comes down to the routine.
Yeah.
I think that like the players have so much potential. We've seen so much potential also by the players that have been defeated so far that did not reach the 3rd round. Still so much talent here, and I think they can improve just by practicing together. As simply as that.
Yeah.
Now he's building some barracks. He was able to get that 2nd relic. That's very nice. That makes me very happy for him. Yeah, like you said, why is he not clicking up to Imperial? His enemy is already Imperial since a long time and had those trebuchets. He could do the same.
Yeah, but Sally is also slipping up. He's housed for over a minute, and I'm not seeing him building any houses. So that's
Maybe
gonna
he's
keep
like
his
he doesn't need
population
anything anymore.
capped. Oh, now he's making houses. Yeah, but this is, I mean, with the traps right there and the heavy camel, Artie.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, well, that will be painful.
Yeah,
Because
that will
he
be
doesn't-
painful.
There is not much to
That's
defend.
what I'm thinking, yes.
There are the knights. I don't know about those archers, to be honest. About the crossbowmen, I'm not sure. Does he have ballistics? Does he have... Yeah, I don't know about those crossbowmen. Yeah, but those heavy camels and the traps, he did not click up to Imperial for whatever reason, since he could have done that since 1,000 times. He just, yeah. He just doesn't think of it.
Yeah, he's too busy with other
too busy,
stuff. Like,
yeah.
And that's what he needs to do. He has to learn to prioritize what
Yes.
is most important. 'Cause he's
Especially
adding-
clicking up is so important. It's like one of the main
Yes.
things.
Yeah. He's also adding eco right now, Artie. And like, if you look at his resources, he's got enough of that. He needs military.
Yeah.
He needs Imperial Age and military.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I still like the fact that he's now dropping a lot of barracks. This is a good tech switch. He's going
Mm-hmm.
full pike. I can tell that Teal, like, he's really good at some stages, and then he's a little bit less at others. And I think
Yes.
Sally is just more all-rounded.
Yes, that's true.
In all the ages.
They seem really unused to Lithuanians. So Salmeister is playing Lithuanians really well and also playing against Lithuanians really well. So he has a lot of knowledge about that, I would say. For Valsa, it just comes down to the routine. So for example, if Wildstyle would have wanted to go for that castle because he has so much people now on that stone, he could also just sell and buy stone and just be faster with everything.
Yeah. But Sally is giving Teal so much time to breathe. Like, Sally's same thing right now. He's got 5,000 food in the bank. He needs to be a little bit more aggressive. He's got a huge camel army, and the last game he had a huge knight army, and he just
he's
wasn't
just
using
sitting
them.
on them, just looking at them. Oh, look what a nice army I have. They look
He was
so
just
cool.
saving them, like, I don't know, but
I mean, yeah, who
Use them.
doesn't like to look at big armies?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds kind of wrong.
But just dive the eco. Look at those
Yeah.
villagers on the stone.
And it's open.
Use
It's just
him.
open
Go
base.
in.
Run. Go inside. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, Salmeister is doing a lot of things really well, but as you said, that is definitely a weak spot. So if any opponent for Salmeister is here in the chat, use that knowledge against him in this matchup. And if Salmeister is watching, or if he will watch that VOD, that's something where you have to improve, because you will face stronger opponents. You will face stronger opponents in the future that might use that weakness, that weak spot, and then yeah. Games can look different then.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Okay, there's a huge army of pikemen now for Wildstyle, and he also made it up to Imperial, so let's see what will happen here.
Halberdier? Wait, I'm wondering, do Lithuanian even get Arbalest? I don't think they do, right? No, they
He's
don't.
calling the GG now.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, we basically GG first of all. Oh, it's so nice that Salmeister also is like, well played, man, and GG, and they are really, most of the time, in 99%, our players are really sweet, and we don't want toxic people in the tourney, by the way. So I love that they're being nice to each other, and
Same.
what we said earlier is that I think Teal just needs to practice and get that routine, just get faster with everything, like know when to click up and realize that you can click up and go for that early enough. Maybe use some more hotkeys so everything just goes a little bit faster, speed these things up. Then maybe try for some quick houses or quick walls when you get rushed or drushed. Maybe that can be helpful. Get them, as you said, for the loom in the earlier gameplay, but I would have also not known that, for example. That was a very helpful hint, I would say. And
Nice.
yeah, like for both players to not sit on a large army. I think that's always something in Age of Empires when you have an army, especially like a very mobile army here, like the camel army. Go for the raids. Go for the raids. Raiding is always good.
Exactly.
Also for Wildstyle, I did not see any aggression from him. Like in both games, he was super passive. He tried not in any way to go for a counter raid or anything. And his Salmeister was always booming in peace forever. Yeah, and then I liked a lot that Salmeister was playing so well with the Lithuanians, so definitely a strong Civ from his choice. So also if an opponent in the future is watching this now, maybe think about banning those Lithuanians from
Lithuanians
Salmeister.
is a really good one for Sally.
Yes.
Also, one thing I would like to give these players is a little bit of advice. I honestly believe that if they rewatch their games, like let's say they play 5 1v1s and they rewatch it 5 times, I think they'll skyrocket in elo. 'Cause
Yeah, that's something very,
they'll
very
notice
good.
it themselves, and then they'll think about it the next game
Yeah.
they play, and then suddenly they'll find like, hey, because
Yeah.
I'm using my camels this game, the game is over so much quicker. Or hey, because I got Loom, that Drush didn't kill so many villagers, and I'm still in the game. So try to rewatch your games. I know sometimes it's a little bit tedious, sometimes it could get a little bit annoying if you lost the game and you have to relive that moment. But you honestly learn the most when you rewatch your own game to see where you slipped up.
Yeah, that's also a very, very good advice. for the players that are still facing enemies in the next round, that made it to the next round, but also for the others to improve. And I think also, as I said earlier, before in previous streams, like you have the same ELO players around on this ABCD Discord. Just get them here, get them for matches, practice together. You have like, this is your ELO around, so perfect setting for playing and practicing together. Make use of that. And yeah, I think there was something else I wanted to say, but now I forgot it. I wanted to add something, but I don't remember anymore.
It happens. It happens.
So much to think of when you're casting games.
Yeah, so much going on as well.
Exactly. Okay, but I think both players really played that really well. I would say it comes down to the experience, maybe a little bit just faster from Stellenmeister, but definitely he still also has some weaknesses that maybe his opponents can make use of. And also Weilstein, he did really well. Like he was also building counter units. You could tell that he knew what to do. It just took him a little bit longer, like with the relics and the scouting and all these things. Just the routine.
Yeah, the routine.
Yeah.
I like the way you
Excuse me, what was your last sentence, Mooney? Sorry, I was clapping. I did not hear what you said.
Oh, no, I said I like the way you phrased that it was the routine.
Yeah.
I quite agree.
Yeah, it's a nice word even. I like the word too.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you, Grath. Grath said, great casting. I have to pass it on to you, Mooney. You're doing such a great job. I'm happy that you're here.
Grath is a good friend of mine. Also a streamer, guys. Make sure to check him out.
Yeah, maybe we can give Grath a shout out too. So I hosted him last time, I think. And definitely someone to check out. He's doing really cool stuff at his Twitch channel too. So definitely. And also I have to thank Dubstep. Thank you very much for the follow, and I don't know if someone else followed while we were casting. I have to focus on my Cocaster and on the match. Then sometimes I cannot read everything. But thanks everyone who's watching. Wow, and now Grath is sobbing. You're so funny, Grath. You don't need to do that, dude.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Thank you very much. Hi, Dubstep. Hi, May6. Stellenmeister's playing really well. I'm training with him. I wish him all the best for the next round. Condenias, yes, very nice that you're playing with him. Condenias was also participant of the tourney. I think he made it to round 2, right? Until round 2, or was it round 1 only? I'm not sure anymore now, Condenias, but he was a participant, and I really like that you're still practicing. You will improve so much. Definitely also a very talented player. Okay, so how about that, Mooney? Would you like to cast another match with me?
Hello. Yes, I think I will. Yeah, this was a quick series. So
yeah, it was just 2 games. Maybe we can have another one. I would maybe suggest Javi versus Apache, because that has also not been casted yet. So the people who thought their games were not casted at all are now casted by Mooney. Bam! Booyah! Ooh, ooh. There you go.
I'm kidding.
Marco also, thank you so much for Twitch Prime. Thanks, guys. You're so cute.
Who are playing in the next one? What matchup were you talking
Javi
about?
versus Apache. Oh, Usidora, did you reply to my question earlier today? I asked you what's your Twitch name. I just don't remember anymore. I didn't read it, I think.
Did you send the games?
To you?
Wait, I'm looking at the recording. Wait, should be in this. At the same location I got the previous one, right?
Yes. Hold on, I'll send you a link again that looks similar to the other one. If you click on that, maybe it's easier to find.
Oh yeah, okay, now. Getting them.
Okay, I gotta turn up the music really quickly because I'm so hyped for the tourney and I'm so hyped that I'm casting with you today. Oh, it's just such a nice atmosphere. So motivated.
Definitely. The games are good. I can tell that they're really doing their best at preparing.
Thank you, Moon. Thank you.
I like it a lot.
You can also cast games if you want. So if you ever don't know what to stream on your channel on one day, feel free. I mean, until semifinals and finals, everything's open to cast. So just stay on the Discord and pick a game. People would be happy if you cast. Or if you want to cast with me again, I would feel honored, of course. I'm always happy.
I'm always happy to cast with you, you know that. Yeah,
Okay, I'm blushing. I have to turn off the camera when you're going ahead like that. Okay, I should turn off the music a little bit. ABCD tournament. Okay, I stop it. This is so cringy now. Sometimes I'm the master of cringe. Okay, did you find the game?
I've got them, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'm at
3 seconds in.
I'm
so
4
tell me
seconds.
whenever you're ready.
We love this game. Yes, that's great, Apkalu. That's great. Oh, Ambassador. I also have to, you know, guys, Ambassador of Pharmacy is here in the chat. I just want to mention again that he's our main sponsor, so exclamation mark sponsors, and he has actually written his own book. So his name is the Ambassador of Pharmacy, and he has written a book. So we've talked about that in our last stream. It's a novel, and it's called Dealing Drugs Legally. So you can have a look. This is the Amazon link. You can buy it on Amazon, actually. So if you're into that topic, it's like a pharmacy setting, and that's quite something very unique. So it's pretty much a niche, and I think that's very exciting because there are not much books about pharmacy things, and it's pretty cool. So it's like a little bit biographic because he has some experiences, but it's also some things that are not from his own reality that he just made up. But I think it sounds pretty exciting, and just have a look at it, guys, and if you're interested, I think it's pretty cool. And thank you so much again, Ambassador, for adding 250 fucking euro to the prize pool of ABCD. That's quite a cool thing.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, it's a lot of money, and so cool that he's like a private person being like, okay, I really want to support this. I love this event, and I'm giving that to the prize pool, and maybe you can advertise my book a little bit, and then it's just super cool. I think that's something very special. Yeah. Moonboy is the charmer, even if he's not trying to be. Exactly.
Wait, who said that?
Ambassador said that. The ambassador himself. I don't have the heart overlay anymore. I had a heart overlay. No, I don't have it anymore. I think it's not on my new overlay. I don't know what's happening now. Okay, nothing. That's good. Because there was this heart overlay. I might have that again without the music.
Oh no, you can't play the music.
No, because of the DMCA things. It pisses me off. I hope they will find a solution at some point.
Say.
But yeah, making the best of it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I think this is Javi versus Apache. I have not seen a game from those two yet. From Salonmeister, I've seen a game before. From those two, I have not. So I'm excited about their gameplay. Maybe we can have a quick look at their elo first before we jump into the game. So this is 959 Javi versus Apache 1083. So elo wise, Apache is a little bit higher, and yeah, let's see what will come out of that. You ready, Mooney?
I'm ready when you are.
I love to hear that. So 1, 2, 3. Welcome everyone, and welcome to the second match of our casting today with the wonderful Moonfaller. And this is the matchup between Javi in blue playing Mayans versus Apache playing Franks, and they are on Arabia. Oh, Franks, by the way, Franks! Horsey! And And
Oh,
yeah.
boy. Oh boy.
Sorry. Okay, I could not hold
Now I
back.
understand why you and Debbie are such good friends. You're literally, you could be sisters.
Yeah, we have some similarities. I'll admit that. We are not the same person though. And yeah, we get along very well. Okay, and then I would say, oh, I did not click play. I'm so stupid. I was distracted by the Franks. Wait, what second are you, Mooney?
I'm at 1 minute and 45 now.
Okay.
Where are you? Where are you? Do I
I
need to
did not
pause?
click play at all.
You didn't play it. Okay. Okay. Reset. I'll reset this.
Broadcaster! F in
Okay.
chat.
I'm at 3 seconds again. So are we gonna do the same thing?
Wait, you're 3 seconds now. I'm at 116 now.
Oh. Okay. No. Stay there. I'll speed forward. You're at 1 minute 16.
Yes.
I'm gonna be there in a second.
Okay.
40, 50, 60, 1 minute 10, 1 minute 14, 15, 16. Play.
Okay. Play.
Righty.
So yeah. Okay, maybe we'll just start with the Franks, and then I don't have to be so crazy about that anymore. So Franks is a very nice Sith, and it's a horsey Sith, so they have very nice and very strong knights, and they have this eco bonus that you get the horse color and the mill upgrades for free.
Yes.
What else is there? You have the X throwing thingies in the castle as a special unit, which is a very nice counter unit to the things that counter knights. Anything
Berry.
else?
The berries.
The
Berry
berries.
bonus?
Berry bonus? What's the berry bonus?
Yeah, with Franks,
don't know
if
everything.
you gather the berries, your villagers gather them quicker.
Oh yeah.
That means you're gonna end up with more food, make more scouts. So that really helps you to make those horsies, as you call them, easily.
Yes, the horsies for the scout rush. Yep. Okay. And then we have the Mayans. I always forget about the Mayans. I think is it an archery Sith? Oh gosh, maybe I'll just hand it over to you, Mooney.
Yeah. No, Mayans actually my strongest Sith, probably.
Oh.
Mayans is a meso Sith, so you start with an Eagle Warrior. An Eagle Warrior gives more line of sight. So finding your opponent and scouting his resources is a little bit easier. Also, you start with 4 villagers instead of 3, which usually makes you able to do loom straight away. And then if your opponent goes for like a drush, you've already got loom. Gathering your boar is easy. So the JV?
Yeah, let's call him
Slipped up.
JV.
Yeah, JV slipped up a little bit because he didn't do loom. He was house at the start. So he did have that extra villager. And it is an archer Sith. Most people play with archers, but they've also got the strongest Eagle Warriors in the game. And they've also got plumed archers, which is considered the strongest archer in the game. So
And it's
a
the
really good Sith.
sexiest archery Sith. The sexiest unit. Like in all game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sorry, that was my side comment.
Yeah,
On that.
no, that's fine. It's fine. So this is definitely a matchup of Titans. Mayans is for years considered one of the strongest Siths in the game, and then Franks is just, as you know, like a fan favorite. Really easy to play with because of the bonuses you got. Really strong knights with the mobility. Knights are quick. That's really going to be important against Mayans. And Mayans are known to wall a lot because they get cheaper walls. Walls are half price for Mayans. And in Castle Age, Mayans really shine with their unit choices. So plumed archers in Castle are just very, very strong. We might see a lot of walls and then a Drush FC. Something we've seen a lot with Mayans, but I'm not completely sure if they're gonna commit to Drush FC in a prestige tournament. Because it's always a little bit scary to go up without army.
Yeah, and I mean, since JV did also not go for the loom, even though he was housed even in the beginning, we don't know yet about how he will play that Sith and which advanced strategies he will use. Those
Exactly.
forward berries are so trash though. Yeah, maybe we can have a little bit a look also at the maps of our players. So I'm still at JV's map at the moment. We see that basically everything is nice in the back for him pretty much. So there's the stone and the gold a little bit to the side. Berries very much in the back. Also an additional gold and stone in the back. So he has a very nice map, to be honest.
Yeah, this map is beautiful. If I had a map like this, I would definitely drop a barrack and go for some Rush FC action. Wall of the walls, just connect the wood lines to the edge of the map. You've got a main gold behind your TC. You've got 2 stones you could take to get into your castle drop. Once you hit castle 8, you drop that castle. You go for the plumed archers, you're gonna be in a good position. But there's a different route that JV is gonna be taking. He's going for that. I think this looks like a straight archer play. He's gonna skip man-at-arms, he's gonna skip a
he's
rush.
going for the gold.
He's going straight for archers.
Okay. So let's see. Too bad. I would have loved to see that Rush FC action gameplay, like you called it. I really like that. I definitely have to see that on one of your streams. So Mooney, if I have home office again,
Yeah.
don't tell
You're more
anyone.
than
Oh my
welcome.
God, I
Look
hope
at the build order
that
from
my
Apache
coworkers are
Helicopter.
watching this now. yeah, sorry.
Yeah. This is a sick build order. 19 villagers he went up with. Getting his stable up. He's got enough food to produce villagers and scouts.
Oh,
Really good build order. I mean, he's
very
got
fast.
5 villagers on each lumber camp. He's got 10 on wood in total. He's going to be adding a lot of farms. As you said earlier, he's getting horse color for free. This scout build is really smooth, and I can tell this is his favorite civ.
Oh yeah, he knows how to play those Franks. That's nice to see. Go Apache. Let's see. And Javi is not is not walled yet. He actually though he like precautiously walled in his wood line and the 2 gold villagers, the 3. That's pretty sweet, I think. And now he's starting to wall off. But his base is actually okay to wall, I would say, for the Arabia thing. It's okay. Yeah. I did not have a look yet at Apache's wall at the red side. Let's have a look at this map here too. So his gold is a little bit on the side, but still okay to protect. I think he should maybe have a wall a little bit more forward so that archers could maybe not shoot directly at the gold and not wall in the gold. And then we have the stone in the back. We have berries in the front. That's where already was said here. Carlo already said the forward berries easy to rush, but I think his enemy did not have the village. Oh, that was so close. Blue almost lost the scout. Yeah. He did not know about those forward berries at all, so there was no scouting, and probably, yeah, would have not been doable for him. But that hill there, that little hill is really not nice for him, and there's, yeah, also an additional hill a little bit more towards blue side. Like, those hills are not nice for red.
No, I quite agree, but I like the way he's already in the process of falling his base.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed with JV. Like, he's made resource walls around his resources, and then he keeps a spearman on the one part of his eco that he does not have.
Oh
walls.
Yes, and
So
now the
that's a good
scouts
move right there.
are running
Really
to the
solid.
spearmen. That is really, yeah. Like, he was expecting the scouts to come in, and as we said in the game before, like, for example, our teal player could have used those little walls just to prevent the scout rush incoming, because Lithuanians are also cavalry civ, and the scout rush was coming, and that's really, I really like that here too. Yeah. Oh, and there's a hole! There is a hole, and now blue knows it. Close the hole now. Go, Javi. Go and close that hole.
But the scouts definitely did not do as much damage as Apache Helicopter was hoping for. And I'm seeing the 2 ranges are working non-stop. So I like this from JV. Like, he's made the resource walls. You've got like 3 different types of walls. You've got base walls. That's that's what red is doing. The wall around your base to keep everything safe. Then you've got resource walls. That's when you drop like walls around your resource. The name says it all.
Yeah.
And then obviously quick walls. And I like the fact that he dropped the resource walls. The scouts did 0 damage to him. So JV defended this really nice, and he's got a lot of archers queued up. So It won't be long until JV can go forward with his own army.
And Apache is still building scouts. Like he has already, I don't know, 2, 4, 5 with a scouting scout. Okay, 6, and he's even building 7 scouts now. And there's nothing they can do. It's just like wasted food, I would say. Smart defensive play by Javi. Yes, yes, very nice. And thanks for the follow, Payop. Welcome to you.
Payop.
Is also a viewer of you?
No.
No? Then Payop, you also have to follow Moonfaller.
No, you don't, bro.
The amazing Cocaster today.
You know it. Yeri, thank you for the follow.
Yay, Pierre followed me too.
Oh, there he is. Thank you, Artie, for the sellout.
Yeah, I'm doing that for you. No worries. You guys are sweet. Thank you.
There's no fletching for JV.
Oh, that's not
a
good.
big
That's
mistake.
a thing. That is a thing. Yes, Mooney.
Ooh, with fletching, he could have completely destroyed this army. Instead, all the archers go down for JV. So that, and now he's getting fletching.
Oh no!
Now he's researching fletching. Ah, that was
You have to do
a
it
huge mistake.
for the
Imagine,
attack.
Artie,
Yes.
for a second, that JV won that fight and he could just walk on. That means he could idle this main gold, he could idle the wood line in the back. Honestly, the fact that he did not have fletching right there might even cost him the game.
Oh god, hopefully not. Javi, if you're watching this, always get your archery upgrades before you send the archers then for your actual attack. It's very important.
Yeah, especially fletching is crucial when you move out of the map.
And now Apache is on his way to Castle Age.
Wow.
Oh, I also forgot to say Franks get the cheaper castles. I did not mention that yet. Franks get cheaper castles. I think it's like 100 stone less. So maybe that's
Yeah,
also
it's
worth mentioning.
definitely juicy.
Now
Oh,
he's
what?
adding a second stable.
Teal is no, sorry, not Teal. JV is getting the +1 defense on his infantry, so these spearmen have +1 defense now, but that's gonna delay his castle age even more.
Oh no.
So that means that Apache is gonna be there so much quicker.
Oh, that will make a big difference then.
Yeah.
And I just saw that he
definitely.
just researched horse color. Is that true?
He did, yeah.
Okay.
Also a little bit late.
A little bit, yeah. Castle is 488 stone for Franks. Okay, thanks, Usidor. He's next to me. Wale Babu, yes. He's watching then too. That's great. So Mooney, we have to give a lot of advice and feedback for him to improve. Pierre and Bilala, thank you for the follows and welcome.
Wait, who's watching? Did you say?
Javi.
Oh, Javi is watching. Okay, well, we already gave him one good tip. He's got
Yeah.
fletching now. He's going forward. Why on? Oh, what?
Wait, what?
Apache deleted his TC.
Wait,
Apache helicopter deleted his TC. He
I did not see
misclicked.
that. I
He
did not see
deleted
that.
his TC when he was almost up to castle age. Are you kidding me?
No way.
What?
You mean no way? That was Apache. You mean the red player did that?
Apache, yeah.
Oh no!
He deleted his TC when he was almost castle age. Now the archers are in. The
Oh
skirmishers
my
are dying. He's going
God.
straight for the main goal.
Oh
Titanic.
my fucking god!
Disaster.
Holy
A top low.
shit! Now he is researching Castle again, and the archers are in. They have the upgrades now, and what throw is this? What a throw!
Oh boy, what a misclick.
Oh no! Oh my goodness, that is like, oh, he must like be like crying in this game. The poor guy, like
Man.
that misclick is so like, oh, how can that happen to me? Why? And people might even watch this. Oh, oh, and hopefully that won't kick him out of the tourney now. I really hope, that this game will not be over now. I'm so sorry for him.
And look
Yeah,
at
that was lucky
Javi
for Javi
on his
because
way
Ahmed
up to
was so
castle
ahead.
now. Similar time.
It's
Oh, boy.
incredible. It's incredible. Okay, so now how will Apache react now? He has to defend this. He has to get rid of all those archers in his base.
Look at this cute little trick that Jaffe is doing right now. He's got a few numbers on the right side to try and deny the main gold, and then he's moving with the archers to the left. This is really smart. This is a really good move. Don't dive the TC though with your army, not before you get... he's losing a lot of his military. Jaffe needs to get back on the hill, but this is just domination right now.
Yeah.
The game should be over.
I mean, look at the villager difference now. They both clicked up to Castle Age basically now at the same time, and that's not how you want to go out now. No, you really don't want to get out of the game,
I feel so
now.
bad for him, Artie. That's...
Oh, I want to like... Oh, still faster castle flex.
Yeah, flex.
True.
Oh, look at the massacre on the main gold now.
Oh no!
Walking.
So Javi's doing that very well to come in immediately again, like not let his enemy recover anymore. Ah, I feel so bad for Red right now.
Yeah. Red is gonna get another TC up, and he's got a decent production queue going. As in, he's pooping out a lot of knights, a lot of skirms.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be enough?
Now he's out of resources. Like, how does he want to keep this up? He needs to get rid of those armies. 2 armies now in his base, and those skirms are not enough yet. Don't send...
Look at what he's doing. He's going for a counter-attack. Artie, he's not going to use the knights.
I love that! I love that!
I like it as well.
Yes!
This could be a really good move, but the walls are there. As long as Jaffe keeps these knights out of his base, he's in the driver's seat.
Yeah. But once they get through, and we know that knights can melt those palisade walls in seconds. Don't attack the house. Please don't attack the house. Please go for the palisade walls. Please. And Javi's reacting very well, building the house immediately afterwards. And behind that, gosh, this is costs so much focus from those players, like to multitask with defending at home and attacking at the other base. I really hope for a patch that he will find a weak spot. And look now, even Javi sees that his wood line is overchopped, and he builds a house immediately. Very nice reactions here.
Yeah, definitely. I think their elo might be a little bit higher than the previous game. Or at least they're more routine.
It's the same actually. It's the same, Mooney.
They're pretty closely matched, honestly. Even with the Tisida lead, I see that, like, how he's recovering. Apache's doing that really well. He tries to go for a counterattack. Skirms at home, of course, he's very far behind right now.
Yeah.
As he lost the TC, but honestly, he's doing everything correct to try and get back in the game.
Yes, look how he built a mass of skirms now, actually. And also I like that he built the market, because he knew he will have problems now with economy. He cannot keep the villager on those farms, for example. So he's sending them on the wood in the back where it's more or less safe. Kind of, or he can get that wood faster and then maybe sell it and buy food. I really like that. And yeah, I'm just sad that his knights, maybe he can just kill all those archers that are coming out one by one from the archery ranges.
Here's also one way for Jaffe to make a big brain play. Like, Jaffe could deny the main gold of Red, and that means that Red can never make knights. He can only make skirmishers, because skirmishers don't cost gold. So if Jaffe goes for an eagle switch while he denies the golds, then there is literally no way for Apache to get back. Obviously the game is almost over and Apache has a gold on the left.
Yeah.
But if Jaffe just finds those and goes for eagles, there is literally no counter to Mayans. So that could be a game-ending play, but obviously he's got triple TC at home. He's making all his archers go back home as well.
Yeah.
And he's going for an eagle transition.
Okay, that's cool. But why is he sending all those archers home now? Instead of
I'm
harassing
not so sure
the
about
gold?
that, because now he's giving his opponent some time
Yes, he's giving time to
breathe.
breathe, exactly. Okay, a siege workshop coming now from Red. I like that a lot as countering those archers. Let's see about some mango shots. Will we see some bada boom in here?
Yeah, that I mean, he needs some big bada booms to get
He
back in the
needs
game.
that.
The villager difference is just crazy. Almost double the villagers for
Gosh,
Jaffe.
I feel so bad
And,
for a
Jaffe
patch right
could click up
now.
to Imp.
Wow. Wow. And also, but I also have liked that Apache is going out for the other gold spot now. Like you were saying, even if he was harassing now, if Blue was harassing the other gold spot, the main gold, look how he's going to the side gold now. I mean, it's unprotected, but Blue doesn't know yet, so he's getting nice gold income from that.
Exactly. One thing I'm missing is ballistics for Jaffe.
Yeah.
And I know he's watching, but that's crucial
Okay.
right now. So
Exactly.
ballistics definitely something he needs getting. He's taking this fight, which is a good fight for
Yes.
Jaffe. He's gonna crush this army, and that
Top
should
of
be
the
GG.
hill. Oh, and now there's no military left for a patch anymore. Almost double villager count. Lots of difference in the points. 2,000 difference in the points. Ah, gosh, I wish a patch would not have deleted this TC. This could
Yeah.
this would be like a really balanced game if that would not have happened.
Yeah, he was in such a good position, being up to castle that much quicker, and then he deleted the DC. It's still so sad.
Yeah. And this big archery army, where is it going now? University, now he's building the university, Javi.
Look at the cute little raid he's doing at the left side as well with 2 Eagle Warriors. He's finding that gold,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be denying it with just the 2
Yeah.
Eagle Warriors.
Yeah.
Very solid. And now he's also moving it from the right side at the same time with the crossbow army. This is
Wow.
really high level multitasking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like also when he was attacking red on the one side, but also
Other
defending at home. Yes! We want to see those mango shots now. Go!
Ah, that was one big one already.
That
but-
was a good one.
Sorry to cut you off
Yes.
there, Artie.
No worries. But those eagle warriors, they're killing one by one, and as the patch is already so behind. And there's a castle on the hill coming now, also for blue. Some more knights from red. How about the matchup Eagle Warriors versus Knights, Mooney? Do you know
Sorry, come again.
the
Knights versus
matchup
Eagles?
Knights versus Eagle Warriors?
Yeah, Knights do really well against Eagle Warriors.
Okay,
But with so many crossbow behind the Eagle Warriors,
Yeah.
then suddenly...
that was a slaughter.
yeah,
A
yeah,
slaughter.
Imperial Age.
And now,
Yeah, look at that gold on the left side as well, RT. That
yeah,
one
they
Eagle Warrior
killed
just-
everyone. I think
He
Red did not
killed
see that at
everyone.
all.
Aye, aye.
And he's producing villagers, but still the villager number doesn't go up. Why is the villager number not going up? And the Eagle Warrior could come in and just kill even more villagers. And yeah, Blue's on his way to Imperial, and then that will be it. I don't see how Red can defend that.
Yeah, he should not be able to defend against this anymore. There's going to be Arbalest. There might even be the Mayan unique tech, which is called Obsidian Arrows, and that makes your archers destroy buildings.
Yeah, that's
And
super
look
strong.
at the tech he's getting right now. It's Obsidian Arrows. I'm in love with JV. This is such a solid play.
Awesome. It's
Well
not for
done.
me here now. Wait, I'm probably a little bit slower than you. Are you already in Imperial?
I'm at 39 minutes, 20 seconds.
Okay, then I'm not... Wait, I didn't see it. Maybe I just, missed it. Another castle from JV now. He could have even placed that more forward on the other hill. Yeah,
He could, yeah.
but yeah. Oh, and now
But yeah.
Bagaboom shot! Or no.
Oh boy.
Oh, the
Well,
other
the thing
mango
is,
coming.
as soon as they turn into Arbal...
The
Oh!
hill bonus! The
He
hill
notices.
bonus!
He runs away. Come on. Come on. Give your opponent a break here. Try to micro it. The thing is, RT, with Arbalest and Bracer, your archers are outranging the mangoes. So the mangoes will try and get close up to the Arbalest, but they'll die before they can even fire.
Okay.
So Yeah, the mangoes are really good against crossbow, but not so much against an Imperial army, and that's just GG.
Yeah, GG. GG. Oh, I feel so sorry for Patch. Gosh, this could have looked so different. But it seems like they're playing on an eye-to-eye level. Like, Javi, I think Patch did a really good early game, and he was ahead in my point of view. And
He was.
yeah, he could have like castle like 3 times earlier than Javi, and that early castle advantage could have been devastating, could have been the other way around, but then he deleted it and it threw him back completely, and then it was Javi's time to shine. Like, they both had their time to shine in this game. First half was Apache's time, second half was Javi's time, and I loved how Apache tried to defend against that. He was building the counter units with the skirms. He was pulling his eco into the back, still keeping producing villagers, even though he was under attack. That's also something that you have to note, that beginners always, almost always forget when they are under attack to create more villagers. So he still kept that going. He was moving out to an additional gold spot. Did not see that he was under attack at some point. That was unlucky, or maybe a little bit of awareness would have been good here, but yeah, it's just a lot happening, and he had to focus on a lot of things to try and get back into the game. But yeah, now it's just Javi did that very well. He came into the base and then kept the pressure on. On one point he let his opponent breathe a little bit, but he was weakened too much to come back, yeah, so that was very nice. Very nice game.
Definitely
Would you like to
nice
add
game.
something?
I would have loved to see this without the TC delete.
Yes, yes. Feels bad, man, for a patch. Yeah, GG. Yeah, but there will be a second game, guys. There will be a second game, so let's see how that will go. It will be the home map from a patch, so maybe he will have some really cool tricks that he can use now against Javi and outplay him. So, yeah.
The rematch.
The rematch, exactly. Let's check that out. Okay, I'm loading it. Yeah, GG everyone. Hi Finn, nice to see you. And Jeep, thanks for the follow. Hello to everyone who's tuning in. Thanks for watching and thanks for the follows. And thanks for cheering for our participants. They're all trying so hard and doing their best. Big Malo, also thanks for the follow. Also check out my lovely Cocaster today. Oh, not Cocoa-caster. Cocaster. It's Moonfaller, guys.
Yes.
Vin, how are you? Yes, Mooney. The improvement for red would be don't delete your TC. I mean, you don't have to say that. I think he knows for himself. That's not nice to say something like that. It was very, very, very unlucky for him. So it could have really looked differently. I would have loved to see it actually without the TC delete. But well, it's how it is now, and now it's his time. It's his map of choice. This is Ghost Lake. The map that he chose was Ghost Lake. Okay, and Javi's playing Incas on Ghost Lake, and Apache playing the Teutons on Ghost Lake. Hi, Aryan. Thanks for the lurk. Mooney is so nice. Yes, he is. He is doing great. He's a great co-caster. And also, Vipey will be casting the finals with us. So that's
that.
Yeah, that's something very special about this cup in general, because it's the beginners cup, and it's like a very big honor then to be casted in the finals by a pro player. So that's really, really cool that Vipey is doing that with us. So also thanks to you, Aryan. Yeah. And then with that, I would say let's hop into the game. Maybe he wants to see some great casting now.
Oh boy, I'm ready, Art.
All right, I'm ready too. Let's get it on. I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. I mean, I actually said it before. It's Ghost Lake, the second match between Javi and Apache in ABCD2, round 2. And it's Incas versus Teutons. And Isn't Incas also something with relics? I don't know much about those two civs, to be honest. Maybe you have to help me out here a little bit, Mooney.
Okay, I'll try to help you out. So on Ghost Lake, there's a lot of extra sheep in the middle.
Yes.
And a civ like Britons could be interesting because Britons take them quicker. Tatar have more food per sheep, but we're not seeing Tatar nor Britons. We're seeing Incas and Teutons. Now,
Yeah.
Incas is known for their villager rush, as in they'll go with towers, and they'll also get upgrades on their villagers, +1 defense, +1 attack. And if they attack other villagers, they will win the fight because of those defenses and attack upgrades. So with an Inca, you can go for a Trush, but Teutons, same story. Teutons can put 10 villagers inside of a tower instead of your normal 5. And therefore a Teuton tower with 10 villages is really juicy to hit your enemy's towers with. So a lame, by the way, Jaffe already on his opponent's base, taking 2 sheep.
Yeah, but
his
that's
enemy
not
right
the
there.
starting sheep. So, oh, look at this. They're fighting now for the sheep. Oh boy, sheep fight.
Yeah. I mean, there's money on the
Yeah.
line, and then the dirty
Exactly.
tricks come out of the sleeve. Of
Exactly.
Course,
But this eagle warrior is stronger than the scout, right? So
Yes, in Dark Age, an Eagle Warrior beats a Scout, but in Feudal Age, a Scout beats an Eagle Warrior. So right now, it is actually Apache helicopter that needs to run away, and then Jaffe obviously is slower, but if he can take a fight, he will. And in Feudal Age, he can't run away and he can't take a fight. So the Eagle right now is just a ruler. But in Feudal Age, the Scout will dominate.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it's very, very important now to try and get as many of those extra sheep as you can get, and Javi is doing a very good job here. So they both went along this lake and tried to search for those sheeps. Patch unfortunately got stolen all sheeps. All of those extra sheeps went to
no.
Javi so far, and let's see if any of those extra sheeps will go to Patch. And I think he will have a problem now because I think he did not even find his own 2 sheep.
Jaffe just lost the field to a boar.
Oh no!
Titanic, he's gonna send another one. Oh, now he's
Yes.
paying attention. Okay.
Now he's paying attention. Well, that's fair. He stole all the other sheep from Apache. And Apache did not find any of his own sheep yet either. So Apache is having some trouble now. Now he found his 2 home sheep. Okay. Yeah, scout your own sheep here first, then when you got stolen everything else so far. Yeah,
I'm
and
really
Javi...
wondering what we're gonna be seeing, Artie, because we've got
getting
Teutons
bored.
and we've got Incas. Those are not your average civs. Like, they're
Yeah.
not your Khmer, Aztecs, Mayans, big. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they either have like a build in their mind of like some type of play style.
Yeah.
And both of these could go out trushing, but nothing about their build orders right now indicates any trushing action.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see what we'll see. We might see some scouts being played by the Teuton player, and then maybe some men-at-arm archers from the Inca player.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be anything at this stage.
Oh, it's just so like Javi's getting all those sheep. Like no sheep left anymore now for Apache. It was so Apache was early on the lake and to get those, but all of them, every single one on that lake went to Javi.
Yeah, and this
Oh.
is Apache's home map. Don't forget
Yeah,
that this is his
yeah.
map pick, but right now Javi's got everything. He's got a ton of food. Like he's
Yeah.
just in a really good position.
Yeah, very nice with that Inca pick against the Teutons with the normal scout. So Apache was not able to fight that in any way, and there's nothing left for him anymore now. Doesn't look fortunate somehow on that day. Not fortunate games somehow. Hi Ace, nice to see you. Trash is banned. Yes, that's true. They cannot even trash Mooney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm even more surprised about these civs. Like, why don't you go for like a beast civ, like
Yeah.
Khmer, for example?
Yeah, what
or-
would you recommend on that map, for example? Like what?
On this one, I think because it's really open, difficult to wall, I think a Cav civ could be very strong. A Cav civ like Khmer, maybe Franks, Persians could be juicy. Maybe Mongols could also be nice. I think Britons with the extra sheep could definitely be an option. But I'm not thinking about Incas, and I'm not thinking about Teutons as your civs to pick. I like Teutons. I mean, they're fun to play with, cheaper farms. Their calf is rather slow. You don't get husbandry technology as Teutons, which gives your calf, I think it's 15% boost.
Okay.
So Teuton calf are rather slow, and I think you need mobility against Inca. Oh no, Jaffe forgot to make his lumber. Oh no, is that a lumber? Jaffe forgot to finish his lumber cap. Now he did, but a little bit of idle time on those fields, but nothing that serious.
That is an interesting mining camp there.
Yeah, I was watching it. I'm not so
Okay.
sure about this.
Yeah, it's like he wanted to wall off the wood villagers, like in the game before he did that already. He's doing it again to wall off his villagers, the resource walling as you called it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. He can do it.
I think in this game, resource walls might not be the option. I think base walls, just make some palisades, connect the wood lines. Now his base looks so awkward. Houses on the left side, he's making a range there. Like the base layout of Jaffe isn't looking that solid, that efficient to me.
So Abba just found his opponent and he built the stable already. Build your scouts. Build them, Apache. Faster. You need to spam them out as soon as you have that stable. I don't know what he's doing at the very moment. Ah, okay, he's building his scouts now. Okay, great. So we will see a scout rush incoming from Apache, and let's see if he can do some damage. I mean, there are already spearmen. Very nice here. Preventive spearman build from Javi. Yeah, and then the archery ranges, as you said.
Yeah, definitely. I like the fact that Jaffe is in the process of full walling. As we said earlier with the previous game, if you're going scouts and your opponent just is fully walled, you can't do anything with your scouts really.
Yeah, so go for the attack
at the spot where Jaffe is still open, he's got his spearmen, so he's doing a good job at getting a secure eco, getting his base safe. I really like this.
Yeah, and I just also want to mention, I mean, Apache is not walled completely anyways, like everything's still open, but there's already a little hole again, and now it's even also overchopped, so it's a big hole now at the barracks, between the barracks and the wood, but there was always a hole, and the villager went even through that hole, so just as a side note. Okay, I like that he sent his scouts out now, and he scouted the enemy base before. Eventually those scouts will die though.
Oh, that's sloppy. Don't lose the scouts.
Yep. Does he have any upgrades on the scouts yet, or is he planning to do so? Would you get upgrades on the scouts?
No. I don't think that scouts are gonna win you the game right now because of the fact that blue is almost fully walled in his spearmen. Yeah. So getting upgrades for those scouts would just, and also he's losing them again. Another scout goes down. So I think he'll have to transition away from going scouts. Maybe go with some skirmishers. That's exactly what he's doing. And make sure you get fully walled and go up to castle age. Yeah. Take it from there.
Okay, I think that's what he's doing. He's not making any more. Oh yes, he's doing more scouts. Okay, never mind then. Now we need skirms. Yes, that's what he's doing. Very nice. Blue getting a market. Okay, and going ahead with walling. That big hill in front of his base is not very fortunate for him. That's a really big hit right in your face. Yeah. And the front gold and everything, so there could be spots for a patch to harass Jaffe.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think a TC drop outside of his base on that main gold would be very nice. The way he's laid out his eco, he's got already like a barrack and a house there. And I think that would be like the perfect TC spot for Jaffe. I'm not sure if he's gonna remove those, probably not. But he has to get those golds to safety. Like, he does have a gold at the back. Forget about that gold he's taking now, but that'll take you to like halfway castle age. And you definitely need those extra golds.
Yeah. And now Jaffe is sending out the archers. So he's going for the archers now. He's building a lot of archers. His archery ranges are very far away though from his opponent, like completely in the back, and they have to go all the way. This just makes things even slower. And
exactly.
Yeah, lets them take even longer to reach their opponent. And let's see how Apache base is looking. What does Javi know? Javi is about to scout the base of his opponent now. But at this point could... Yeah, maybe he could even prohibited this builder there to completely wall, because I think there's... Is there an open spot? Yes, he could have went through and prohibited that woman from building that and walling that and sent his archers through. Like, theoretically.
Yeah, he sent them back for some reason. I think they're on like a big massive patrol or something. They're walking back and forth.
Oh, okay.
He needs to go forward with these because
That's an
he
interesting
definitely
patrol.
has enough numbers to deal, even with a couple of skirmishers. But now Apache is actually smelling blood. He's going forward with the scouts and the skirms.
Yes.
These walls, this palisade is really weak, and he might even have a really easy time breaking through this one. Bit of a mistake from Jaffe.
Yeah. Will Apache go? Oh, there's still a hole even.
What?
Yes. There's one wall that has not been built at all. It's just...
Oh, but look at Jaffe at the same time going for that cheeky counterattack.
Yeah, because he's not
Look at the
completely
archers.
walled. Apache, why did you just not finish that wall? Just finish the walling. If you start walling, then finish it.
Exactly.
Oh no. That will be a very successful raid here from Apache. From Javi. And on the other side, Apache is just idling his army now. He's not... Yeah, I mean, basically even a blue villager could come and close that hole.
I don't know why Jaffe is diving the TC here. Like, I love this counterattack. That was a good move, but he's playing really sloppy with it. He needs to keep his focus on his counterattack, on these archers, and hit the wood lines, kill the vills. Then he's idling a lot of farms, but he's also slowly losing all these archers just running in the TC.
Now Javi is closing everything. He has the archers, and Apache clicked up to Castle Age. Building an additional stable. So it looks like he will go for knights.
Yeah, and I think knights is a really good choice here. You're fighting against feudal age archers and a few eagle warriors, so knights could definitely be a good option. And he's gonna get such a quicker castle age time than his opponent as well. Jaffe is pretty far away from clicking up, so it's really looking good for Apache, even though his eco is a bloody mess right now.
Yeah, and please close your base. Sloppy. Yeah, both are playing a little bit sloppy in a way, right? They both have their weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know why Apache did not close his base completely. I mean, he knows that it's still open. I mean, at latest now, but he knew it before.
Exactly. He's moving the skirms back now, Archie, to clear out those archers.
Yeah, that's good. He will get rid of those.
I think what's most important is this castle age time. He's got the double stable. The only thing he needs to do right now is queue up double knights and get his eco going. So drop TCs, produce the knights, play the macro game, focus on keeping everything rolling.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be in a really good spot.
Exactly. So the castle time is so much earlier towards his opponent. Spam out those knights and then crush the enemy.
Exactly. Yes. That's what we need to see.
Such a boost. Yeah, we want to see that now. Crush him so we can have the games.
Well, I mean, Jaffe is up now, but what is he doing with those knights, Archie? Like, he's making the knights, he's making a TC, but you gotta send them forward, because right now this is your time to shine. Your opponent is in feudal age, you're in castle age. These knights, send them forward.
Yeah.
Do some damage with those. If you can.
And there is a hole.
Always a hole.
Always a hole. Yes, send those knights a patch. They are your strength now. They are your advantage point here now.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that he's playing so passive. I like the TCs. That's a good move. But you've got 14 farmers. That's not even enough to keep 3 TCs rolling. Let alone 2 stables as well.
Stables.
So he's gonna suffer with the production of either his eco or his stables now.
And now his opponent will reach Castle Age 2. So the advantage time is over. Could have walled to the edge of the map for a smaller wood investment. Yeah, that's something I really have to say I don't understand so well, because that's just the walling is something that you can improve so easily as a beginner. And you know where the map ends. You know where there's the edge of the map. It just has that size. So like doing this round thing, this round circle, just move to the edge and you can save resources, and it's even safer because the risk of having a hole is of course smaller when you have less wall pieces that you have to place.
Yeah, and people always say RT like
Statistics.
walls, no balls, and walling is for noobs. But if you look at the pros, every pro walls every game.
Yes.
Okay,
it's
there
important.
unless there's like 200 elo difference between the pros, but they will also always wall in important tournaments as well. They'll use their buildings as part of a wall, and that is very important thing to learn.
That is a very interesting saying, Mooney. I never heard that. Can you repeat it, please?
The whole thing.
I never heard
It comes
that.
down to like every pro, even like
No, not that. The saying with the walls.
walls, no balls. Yeah, that's what they say when they play against somebody who's fully walled a little bit early on.
Oh.
It frustrates people. I've been there. I've been really frustrated by somebody that drops a lot of walls, but at the same time, it is just so effective. You drop a few walls, and then suddenly your whole scout build order is useless. You've got 3
Okay.
scouts hitting a palisade wall,
Yeah.
not doing any damage.
And that's why you built them.
Yeah.
I would say it is balls to
Exactly.
build walls. You can turn it around. Walls, you got the balls. Damn.
Yeah. Well, you got the W. That's what matters.
Yeah, and now I really like the TC from Javi here to protect his main gold in the front. So that's very nice. So the weak spot that we had earlier is now not that weak anymore. And
I completely agree.
stacking up the army here from Apache, I don't know. He should, yeah, like, as you said, he's playing so passive. You have that mobile knights, go for raids. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, they're both playing really passive right now.
They're scared.
Like, they're
No
just-
one wants to
yeah.
lose.
I would also have liked to see one TC being dropped on that main gold of Apache. Maybe on the outside as well, because it's so easy to raid this with archers.
Yeah,
He's going for
yeah.
a defensive siege workshop, and he needs to keep his army in front of that main gold to prevent any archers from killing those villagers.
Mm-hmm.
TC would do the same, just like Javi did.
Yeah, that is very, very good indeed. Yeah, I don't know. I really feel the need to click fast forward until something's happening. I'm like,
I feel the same
boom,
way.
boom,
I mean,
boom,
come on,
boom.
give us the action.
Give us some fights. We want to see it's going down.
Yeah. I'm looking at the macro digits, and the fill count is quite equal. The
Yeah.
military count is quite equal.
The points
The
are
only
quite
difference right
equal.
now is the army compositions, and I don't like the fact that Javi is going full crossbow. It is very one-dimensional.
Yeah.
If you look at Apache, he's got knights, he's got skirms, and he's adding siege. So
Yeah,
those are
yeah.
3 different type of units.
That's very nice. Yeah.
And Javi is just on the one. And at this stage in the game, you gotta go 2-dimensional. You have to, like, only 2 mangonels will be enough to completely crush this whole army of Javi. I need some variety, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
it's when you're at a dinner, you're not just gonna eat the meat. You need some vegetables. You know, you need some.
I
you
just
need some
want the
carbs. You need
meat.
everything.
Yeah, it's true. And also, Javi knows that his opponent is going for knights. So he knows part of the units. He knows that there are skirms. He knows that there are knights. He's seen them. He has seen them. Gosh, my English.
No, it's fine. I know exactly what you mean, and that is true. But what is he gonna do though? Like, what army composition should he go for? I'm looking at his stone count, and he is on stone. What I would think is awesome here is if Javi dropped a castle and goes for his unique unit, and go Arbalest with the Kamayuk, and that could be a very strong army composition against this.
Okay.
Oh, and he's going forward.
He's
Jaffy's
going
finally
forward.
going
Something will
forward,
happen
but there's
now.
Mango queued up in that Siege
Ooh.
Workshop. Oh boy. Oh boy. If Apache
Bada boom?
pays
Yes or no?
attention right now, poop it out,
Poop it
shoot!
out! Poop it out and then bam! Go, go, go,
Are
go.
you kidding me?
Just passing.
No, do it now! Look at the choke point!
Just passing.
You had one job. You had one job to give
And
us the
the
bada
villager
boom.
died. That villager was a useless sacrifice. He would have not needed to die. Look at this
What
poor
the hell?
villager. Oh.
Man, you
He has a
literally have a
family.
mangonel.
He had a child. He had children, 3 children, and he had to die because he didn't poop out that mangonel. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel the same way, Artie. You tell him. You tell him.
I'm just talking bullshit right now. Oh.
I
Yeah,
like
but
the
very,
sound of
very
that.
passive. Very, very passive. That man had to die. He was a sacrifice to the gods.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
doubt.
Oh, revenge of the villager.
Look at this boom from Jaffe, by the way. How many TCs does he have?
Yeah,
4,
let's
and he's now
count.
building 5.
What? 5
Holy
TCs?
smokes.
Wow.
Yeah.
He really is a boomer.
He's a boomer.
RT for innocentvillager.com. Yes, we do a charity Christmas stream for innocentvillager.com. I would be down. Sirius. Sirius is, by the way, also a player of ABCD tourney, and I think he is in round 2, right, Sirius? So we will watch your games this week.
Boy.
Pressure's on, so better keep watching closely what your potential opponents are doing here.
Look at what Jaffe is doing right now. He's adding a lot of barracks. He's going for eagles to go with the crossbow. I really like this. If he's got the
Yeah.
micro down, he's gonna use the eagles to kill the skirms and the eagles to snipe the siege. So this is a good move.
Apache is
Imperial
researching
Age, yeah.
Imperial Age. Like, he was doing nothing all the time. All Castle Age, he was doing nothing. He just wants to fight when it's Imperial Age, it feels like. He has
Yeah,
to
but
fulfill
both
the...
of them are doing nothing, Artie. What the hell is
True.
this game? The
just
previous
wanna
one
fast
was
forward.
action, and now... Man, alt top. Alt top.
It
for
will
the
be
win. I'm
Sirius
kidding, man.
versus Yipip. Oh my god, I definitely want to cast that. When did you schedule your game, Sirius? My body is ready. Sounds good. Oh, also now Javi clicked up Imperial.
Okay.
Okay, it's yeah, nothing has been decided yet, I would say. It's like we don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll just have like both reach Imperial and it will be big clash, big fight
Yeah, I think they discussed this. They're like, okay, we don't attack each other until
until Imperial. We just
Maybe they're
pretend so
talking
that
about
people have
setting up a
something to
trade
talk
line.
about. There is a castle also now from... I'm a little bit slow at the moment. There's a castle from a patch. I don't know about the castle placement. I would have preferred it at the gold in the front somewhere, maybe.
Oh,
But yeah, it's
I
also
quite
a
agree.
weak spot. Oh, yeah. It also is.
It's not like bad, but
Yeah.
somewhere in front of that main gold could be better indeed.
But I also have to say, you need like only 1 tile of the hill, right, to have the hill bonus. So just
Yes.
move that castle like
Yes,
a
I was
little
looking at the
bit
same thing.
closer. Just so you have that hill bonus here. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Sharp. I like it.
Thank you, Mooney.
No problem.
And
Siege
there's-
Workshop now from Jaffe as well. Is this
Uh-huh.
gonna be Rams? Is he going Ram, Eagle Warriors, Arbalest? That could be really juicy.
Yeah, and he's building those Kameyuk as you wished. Mooney wished. Player heard.
Yes, they're listening.
They're listening to you.
There's
It's
not
in the
enough for
past,
my
but-
liking though. I'm only seeing 3 RT. Or do you see more?
Yeah, only 3 so far, but maybe he will do some more. He's building a he has 2 castles now that he could build Kameyuks for. So, oh, now big movie, big moving, big
movie.
army to the middle of the lake. What's the
Yeah.
vision status of Apache right now? Does he know what his opponent is doing? Does he know about the castles? No. Okay. So now he knows about the castle. What's he going to do? Okay, he's
Probably
moving
some
back.
trebuchets. He's not with the wood to make traps. Cavalier kicks in. He really strong for those knights. Elite Eagle
Yeah.
Warrior now.
That's good.
I need to see some traps. I need to see some traps from either player. I
Yeah.
want to see a push. I mean, this is like the Cold War all over again.
It
We're
is,
literally
yeah.
just. This is one big stare down, and and now the fight for Middle Earth is happening. I need to see this go down.
Yeah.
Like so much tension.
Yeah,
and
everyone's like,
nothing happening.
when will something happen? When will it happen? When will something happen? Like, oh, look at my big army. Look, I got that big army over here. And the other
Yeah,
one's
they're
like,
both
look at my
flexing.
castle. I got the big castle. And yeah, nothing happens. It's really Cold War. Okay, and now a little bit sacrificing a small cavalier army. Okay. Checking out what the enemy has. Okay, now I think something will happen now, Mooney.
I think so. I think it's time.
Oh,
okay.
yes! It's
If you just
time!
tuned in, you did not miss anything. The game is happening right now. Look at the Eagles on the right side. Going for the raid. That's
Yes,
such a
and
smart
the base
move.
is always open! Apache! No! I'm really not happy with Apache base building this game. In last
No,
game he
me
did
neither.
much better. Oh, this is such a big raid and...
That's gonna draw so much attention as well, trying to clear that up.
Yes.
Needs to send his cavalier back home.
So
not
many
pushing.
villagers dying. It's a massacre! Cold War is ended! We're going for the innocent villagers.
And
Yeah, now he's pulling back those cavaliers to try and clear those eagles. Ooh, that was already like, I don't know, 20 to 30 villagers?
yeah, that's super juicy for
Yeah.
Javi. Not only that, he's also now feeling more comfortable moving out.
Yeah.
He still has some onagers, but one got sniped. Big onager shot on the arbalest could be very juicy, but
Yes.
I don't see it happening right now. I think Javi is gonna get this.
Looks like it, yeah. I wonder whether Apache will now close the holes that are left. You really don't want to have those raids happen over and over again. And now what I like, he's doing the counter raid, but kill those traps! Kill the traps! No! Apache! Just passing! I think he saw the traps. He just passed those juicy 2 traps off his enemy. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing raiding and that's a good thing, yeah? Nothing against that, but just have an eye on it. It's hard, I know. I talk and I won't do it myself, but
Yeah.
it's always easier when you see a game happening and
That
watching.
is true, that is true. I mean, we learn a lot from watching this
Yes,
as well.
watching teaches you so much. Like, also I learned so much during ABCD1 and I'm learning again during ABCD2. I just have to play games.
Yeah.
And use that
I
knowledge.
was feeling the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, but now also a
Eagles
nice
will be
raid.
enough to clear this.
Didn't do too much though, because the Eagles were holding this all up.
Yeah. Honestly, we're back to the Cold War. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell is going on?
was just a-
Where's the push, man?
I don't know. It feels like both of them are very insecure about how to finish the game or like how to be more aggressive. I mean, what would you say, Mooney? How can you recommend a player to be more aggressive, or when is the point where you should use the aggression? I don't know, because obviously they have struggles. Look at that very cocky castle now coming from JB. He should cancel that. He did. Okay.
But at least it's some action.
It is
There's
some
no
action,
ballistics
yeah.
on all these skirmishers. Are you kidding me? He could have completely killed all of these
He
archers
does not
with,
have
with
ballistics weights.
but
He has university. Did he not get ballistics?
he did not get ballistics. I don't get that at all. But like now you should just push. I mean, you're 200 population.
Yes.
If you're
What else
Apache,
do
you've
you
got
want?
a sick army. Go for it, man. Just
What
go for
do
it.
you want? Just go and tear everything down.
Exactly. Oh boy, the Eagles right now, but with trebuchets you're literally forcing your opponent to take action. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I really
that's
like
good.
this. Eagles are there. Should probably try and snipe this trebuchet before he leaves. That's exactly what he's doing. Good move right there. Now quick, out of here. He's going for the... Oh, he's just gonna wait for
Scout
him.
calf? Okay. Why is Apache going for so many scouts now? He's massing scouts.
Yeah, so Teutons, they don't get the light cap upgrade, nor the Hussar upgrade, so they're gonna be stuck with scouts.
But why is he doing that then?
Because gold is right now a little bit limited, right? You want to
Okay.
be a little bit careful with your gold count. He's got 600 in the bank, but he needs to do like a long time with his gold. So you want to use your gold for the more important units like trebuchets, maybe siege ram for your late game composition.
Okay, so it's going down here, guys. Who will win that fight? I think we should use his knights or cavaliers to get that trebuchet.
Ooh, I think this might be Javi's game right now, because the arbalest are shredding through
They
the
are shredding,
cavalier.
yeah. They are just
This is
killing
going
everything.
really well for blue.
Wow. Was not able to get down the castle. Javi repairing the castle with 7 villagers. How much stone does he have? Okay, he doesn't have stone anymore, but it was enough to save it. It was enough to save the castle, and
Yeah, look at the military difference right now. This is the moment where Javi needs to stop playing
Get in
scared
action.
and grow a pair. Go forward. You know, dictate the pace of the game. You gotta
Yes.
dictate the fights. Attack left, attack right, attack to the middle, do something.
yeah.
You have more than... Oh, you've almost tripled the military. Your opponent is down to 130 population, and you're still at 200 pop. If you be passive right now, you're giving your opponent time to
Time to
mass up
breathe.
his army again. And that's what
Exactly.
Javi is doing.
Yeah, exactly. Now Javi is also adding in pikes against those cavaliers.
Kinda like the pikes, it's okay. I mean, Eagle Warriors are really gold heavy. You can't produce those indefinitely. At some point you have to go to some trash infantry as well. So pikes makes a lot of sense. Arbalest and pikes and then trebuchets could be enough to beat the things here.
And now he has also the ballistics. But yeah, again, military completely smashed down by Javi. And Javi going back. Chilling again. Chilling his
What are
balls.
they doing, man?
What
Come
are
on.
they doing? They're just coming by saying hi. Let's fight a little bit. Okay, it's enough. I just have a blue eye and that's enough. And I just leave before anything worse can happen.
Medic!
The arrows are completely untouched. Needs to use the scouts to scout the extra resources. Yeah, Finn. And now
I completely
additional
agree.
castle.
You gotta spread out over the map, get the extra resources. Look at the castle drop from Javi at the top.
Yeah.
I like this. Good move.
Bring the aggression on! Yes, raid those villagers. Try, if you cannot do anything at the point that you're attacking all the time, if you cannot go through the middle, then try to find an additional weak spot that you can attack from. And I think he's found it here.
Yeah, definitely. This is a lot of villagers gone. And more so, right now, Apache needs to react to what Javi is doing. And that is so important that you dictate the pace of the game. Right now, Apache with the skirmishers and the scouts. Skirmishers are caught with their pants down in the middle of 3 castles. The Eagle Warriors are there.
Yeah.
Ooh, this might be all of these skirms going down.
Yeah, it looks like it. And then the pikemen coming in because Apache did not close the holes in his base, so the pikemen can just go through all the way. And yeah.
Look at the population. This was the game-winning move from
now.
Javi. I think Apache is ready to call it right here, right now. He's down to almost 100 population. His opponent is 200 from 200.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's over.
Point difference is huge now. Villager difference, of course. Trying to get a castle up in the middle of the base. Trying to defend against those pikemen. But yeah, I mean, he has those scout cav, but he cannot... Yeah, he can try to raid with that a little bit, but I don't see that there's so much damage compared to what was happening in his own base.
Yeah, Another castle coming in from Javi. Drop it
Yeah,
there,
he's
which is
moving
also
forward
juicy.
now. Yeah, he's
There's
pushing.
no way to stop this.
Yes.
This army.
He just gotta push through now. It will be just a matter of time. I mean, it's nice that that Apache is trying to raid in a way with those scouts. I think he should have done that with his cavaliers way earlier.
Yeah, I completely agree. I like the raids. That's definitely a good move. More scouts moving in, but now it really hurts you don't get light cav and Usaro raid.
Yeah.
You'll be stuck with just scouts. And raiding is good and all, but at the same time you're not dealing with the army that's killing your base.
Yes.
Right?
He cannot defend that. He cannot attack the traps. They just will tear down everything one by one if you just, watch and wait.
Exactly. Another castle. He's doing a really great job moving his army with the castles, still losing it.
Yeah.
Now he's diving it even more below 100 pop now for Apache.
Yeah.
Seems like it's moving.
And even from the other side, Eagle warriors are coming, or were coming, and now Apache's calling the GG.
Yeah, GG called. Man, that was the Cold War RT all over again. Like, they were staring for the longest time, and then
oh, no one dared to do
minutes.
anything, pretty much. Oh, it's so nice how Apache also wrote, good luck for next game. Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, really cute.
Well played to both players. Apache, thank you so much if you're watching, or if you will watch the VOD, thank you so much for playing. Definitely also good moves from you. I think it was really very much on eye to eye for a long time. It was very unlucky in the first game. I think the first game could have turned out differently if the TC was not deleted. And yeah, I'm not sure about the strategy on the whole map, to be honest. Yeah, Mooney, maybe would you like to sum this up a little bit with your knowledge? I feel like I'm always like...
here's the knowledge, guys. This came down to routine. It's routine.
Such a routine.
Nah, I'm kidding. Like, Archie was correct.
Person.
This matchup definitely could have gone the distance. The first game, if you did not delete your TC, which is obviously unfortunate, I think you would have taken that game, and then you maybe lose this one. It'd be a 1-1 would be the score, but then you get to pick your own home map, and you'd be in a really good spot to go for that decider game. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but deleting that TC early game, that was just so unfortunate.
Unfortunate, yes. Besides that, yeah, in the first game, I think Apache did also a better job with the walling. I liked how he defended against the raids. In the second game, I don't know, somehow JV was always able to get through because the base just wasn't closed. He was like, in the first raid, his base was almost closed, just in the back. He was not, for whatever reason, and it would have not cost him much to just close it completely. But that was not the decisive point in this game, I would say. So the first raid did not decide that game. Yeah, I just thought that Apache would have had the advantage with reaching Castle Age earlier and having those resources to produce the knights and get into Javi's space and do some devastating damage. And that was somehow missing. I don't know if he was not just like... how do we call that? He did not dare to do it.
Yeah, a little bit scared.
A little bit scared, yeah. So I would have wished that he would do more aggression, because I think he would have had the potential to do that on this in this game, in the second game.
Yeah. Artie, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I'm honored to be here.
Yeah, Mooney, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. I always love casting with you, and
same.
I also learned a lot again. And yeah, thank you so much. Can we get a shout out again for Moonfaller, guys? So if you don't follow him, yet, then
Thanks
do it
again,
now.
Artie,
That's his
and
link.
Have a great stream, everybody.
He is such a great person, and he grinded so much. You can learn a lot from him. Like, he's on his way to 2K, guys. 2K.
That is true.
Yeah. He's a beast.
I'm on my way. I don't know how long it'll take, but
you will get there, I'm sure. I'm cheering for you.
Okay. Thank you so much one more time, and take care.
Yeah. Have a good one, Mooney. Bye bye.